do believe if we're not being looked at, then I'll do my part to get us looked at. The beautiful thing for networks or, if you will, streaming companies is that the NFL is a 365-day-a-year interest factor. A lot of programming, you have to spend as much to make it, to promote it, as you do to make it. The Cowboys are a soap opera 365 days.
The streaming will begin
when it gets slow,
I'll start hearing. Please take your seats.
And so it's wonderful to have the great athletes, have the great players, but there's something more there. There's sizzle, there's emotion, and if you will, there's controversy. That controversy is good stuff in terms of keeping and having people's attention.
That's good stuff. What's up, good people? Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know, my wife, shout out to my wife, the sexy and talented Miss Tracy, my bride for, couple of decades plus. She made me this shirt in the beginning of the off season, Cowboys to-do list. Look at it. Head coach, check. Healthy Dak, check. Osa and Digazua, check. Wide receiver, check. The last thing on the damn list, pay Micah. Get that shit done. And we ain't done diddly poo. So we're still waiting on that. We're 11 days, Cowboys versus Eagles. I'm sick and tired of you mother humpers out there. You Eagles, kiss my ass. Kiss my ass, okay? Yes, I said kiss my high yellow ass, okay? And Philly 500, lose my number, damn it. I'm tired of all the text messages that Micah Parsons has done in Dallas, and we're going to take him. All right, with that being said, I have Holly Pierce.
Hello.
And of course, Momo and his ass here.
I'm Momo.
What's up, good people? Okay? No thanks. We the ones, you know you want to kiss my ass. We the ones. You know you do. How you doing today, Holly?
Oh, I'm doing pretty good. I'm here.
Yeah.
Oh, and I have to say, I love your shed. You know who you remind me of?
Who's that?
The Grumpy Old Men went in the ice shack fishing. Now we just need to know, are you Walter Matthau or Jack Lemmon?
I might be both of them put together there. But no, actually, don't rat me out, because that's my hideaway. Okay, honey, I gotta go do some workout in the garden shed here. Okay, that's my spot there. And I was sitting there because she wanted me to bring this chair because she can't throw anything away. And this chair, I was like, I can take it to the scrap metal dealer. No, I want you to put it in the shed because, we need to find a home for it. I'm like, you just cluttering up my shed. But then I put it in there. I was like, well, damn, that's a nice spot here. I can come in here and just kind of chill. So hopefully nobody gives it away, because next thing I know, there'll be curtains up in there and some shit like that, and it'll get organized. So we got Walker Wade in the house, and he's wearing green, it looks like. Wait a minute. Wait. Oh, okay. You got your cowboy hat on. I was going to say, did you change size? Because that looked like an eagle green you're wearing as a shirt.
No, it's the cowboy green with the star on it.
Okay. All right. I'm tired. And Momo. Oh, look, I tell you what. The airways have been polluted with Jerry Jones. So what's going on in Washington? Have they got Terry McCoons? Terry taken care of yet?
Terry will be taken care of. They just fumbling with the numbers. That's all that's about.
Well, isn't that all of them that they're fucking with the numbers?
No, he has they are talking. Actually, been talking the last week, and they just he wants 33. He's not gonna get 33 million.
Okay. All right.
And I don't even okay. I said this. Other channel, I went to a Washington channel, which I'll never go back on again. And I would
hold on. Wait. You are okay coming on a Cowboy channel
I
as a
absolutely
Washington
is.
fan,
Channel
and
up.
you refuse to
Okay,
go
can I
back to the
explain to you why?
Washington one.
Can I explain to you why?
Please
They
do.
delusional. They delusional. Like most Washington fans are. They delusional. Here's my problem. Here's my
Okay.
problem. I said it to them, and I'm gonna say it to everybody. People in Washington who support Washington football team, they going crazy because they ain't won a game or they got blew out 2 games. I don't. Do y'all realize these are 2 games that nobody cares? If you, I'm just saying, Mark, you a fan, you watch that crap. I'm not watching that product
Oh
on the
shit.
field. I'm not watching that bad product. And know what it reminds me of?
What's
This
that?
reminds me what when the XFL or UFL game comes on, you sit there and you watch it and say, "Damn, that's a bad team."
You
Hey
know,
Jeff.
I tell you what it reminds me of, because see, you actually had a delusional coach at one point. Remember when
Who
you
was
had
that?
Steve Spurrier as the head coach?
Oh yeah, I remember that when he's
They
going. But
when they went
I
and
remember
played in
that.
Osaka, Japan against the 49ers, they blew
Yes.
them out like 53-3 or something like that. And the coach was like, "Yo, man, what the fuck is wrong with you? Man, it's a preseason game." And all season long is like, "Well, we just got to get back to like we were playing in Osaka," because he actually thought that game meant something.
And not only that, he had what's the offense he was using?
The Chuck and Duck.
Yeah. And then his was his thing. I'm a what you say? I'm a football coach.
The old ball coach
I
here, man.
came here.
Pitching and
I
catching is
came
all
here
it's
to
about.
beat the Cowboys. That's all he said through the whole season. I came here to beat the Cowboys because I'm a
Yep.
Redskins fan. I just want to beat the
Pitching
Cowboys.
and catching. That's all it is. Just a little pitching and catching. Come on, Daddy. Let's go, Daddy. Yeah, that was funny times back then. Okay, so you're saying everything's hunky dory fine and all that. Well, I'm glad to hear that. We got Thomas Garrett joining us as well. And let me say shout out to Jeff Lee. My name is Jeff. We got Lady Libra double dipping on both channels. Appreciate that. One of your brethren out there, Monique, is laughing at you, Momo, and says she agrees. What's up, Monique? Let's see. We got Monique. We got Alex Lopez. What's going on, Alex? Let's see. Who else we got in here? We got Jimbo. What's up, Jimbo? We the ones in the house. Miss Gibson in the house. What's happening, Miss Gibson? And Bry Guy 75. Okay, so here we are. Preseason is done. Walker Wade, are we fucked? That's all I want
They're
to
not
know.
signing Micah Parsons.
It's kind of crazy, man.
I have a feeling that they're going to let it ride. The season's going to ride.
Now the question will be is, what will he do? I can't see him leaving $1.3 million a week on the table.
No, I don't see him sitting out. I'd be surprised if he did that.
I think he's gonna play the whole season and he ain't gonna have a deal. They gonna franchise tag him. That's it for the next season.
But see,
He's not going nowhere.
Either franchise tag, or if the Cowboys season, let's just say, is a disaster, I'd be maybe looking at maybe trading him.
Yep, I see that.
That would make more sense at that point, because then it would be a known commodity.
I mean, let it ride, see what happens. If you have a terrible season, you could trade him before the draft. I mean, that's the best time to trade him before the draft.
That would be true. A lot better than it would be right now. But I have a feeling that it's going to get done, because I feel this is Jerry Jones on steroids, just trying to take it up to another level. He's enjoying the whole ride of the Netflix special. You know, here's actually what I think happened. The Cowboys came out in the offseason like a regular team. Okay? They came out. Brian Schottenheimer was the front guy.
Right.
They were making moves and things like that. And Jerry Jones was quiet. And I think that he looked at that and said, yeah, we're building a team and all that, but we ain't getting the publicity that we usually do. I'm going to stir this shit up like crazy. And he decided to go off, just like Jerry Jones does. And he literally told you flat out, you know, when it's too quiet, I stir this shit up, you know. It's good for business. And that's exactly what he's doing.
I had him on this morning because he isn't watching, and he needs something on his feet when I get to that place.
Okay.
Who's that deep voice there? Momo?
That was my wife.
Oh, okay. So I said hello.
Yeah.
Okay. I still think it's all, Jerry Jones doing Jerry Jones things. And when we least expect it, the shit will be done. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm hoping against hope, but that's how I
it's a
feel.
different Jerry Jones. That Green Bay laws. I don't know. I think
No.
things are different.
Okay, Mark, I'm gonna say two quick things. Number one, when you had your guest up there, that other broadcaster, I said
Simon
it, and
says.
I ain't gonna hold back what I said. You went and brung in another Mark because all y'all doing was agreeing with you. It was like two yes men talking. I was like, I got bored of it, and I left. I said, why is it? Why the only thing I heard him saying, repeat everything you say.
Yeah, are you talking about Simon's?
Yeah, oh, absolutely.
Simon says, come on, man.
Yes, Simon says I agree with Mark. Simon says I can agree with everything Mark says on the thing. He had no other thing to say. He was repeating the same thing you've been saying the whole offseason.
Okay.
See, where I stand on Micah
Great
is
minds think alike.
If the Cowboys trade him, I'm okay with it. If they let it ride, I'm okay with it. Whatever happens, I'm okay with. I don't know why we don't really need to make a big deal about this. He's under contract.
Yeah.
If he doesn't get a deal done before the season, and all he's doing is causing problems and pouting and whining and crying, I'm sorry, bro. That tells me everything I need to know.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if he starts dragging ass during the season. I'm sorry. Get him out of here after the year's done.
Ooh.
And if he turned down a 5-year contract of that much money, if it is true, and that much guaranteed, if he turned that shit down and he wants a fully guaranteed contract and the no trade clause, I'm not giving that shit to him.
I think it's
he's not Reggie White. He ain't Reggie White.
But hold up though. Wait. Here's what I think it is. Yeah, Jerry Jones offered more guaranteed money on a 5-year deal. But how many 5-year deals are being signed right now? Not very many. Brock Purdy was one of the few that did.
He had no choice to do it.
But here's the thing. Think about this. T.J. Watt 3 years ago signed his contract at $28 million. At that time, that was a record deal. 3 years later, he's looking at that and saying that's chump change, right? Now it's $40 million. So if you're saying I got to get locked up for 5 years, or let's say Dak Prescott, his deal was $40 million. 4 years later, it's $60 million. It's great money right now, but 5 years from now, hell, edge rushers might be making $60 million a year.
Yeah, and 5 years from now, Micah Parsons may be broke, busted, and not even be able to play in the NFL anymore. The NFL stands for not for long.
That's right. And that's why you got to get what you can get when you can get it.
So as a business owner and the GM of the organization, I'm looking at that as well. I'm not going to pay you this ridiculous amount of money just because you want to set the market. You want to have all this money, and I'm not doing that.
Well,
let me say this to you, walk away. You don't get it. In sports today, the NBA already showed that nobody is going to do a long-term deal anymore because you make more money on the back end. So 3 years, I'm with any athlete. Do 3 years, and I can make more money. I want the money up front because my career ain't going to be long. So I'm not doing 5 years. When the 4th year, you release me. No. I'm going 3 years, fully guaranteed. That's how it should be.
Watching the Michael Irving.
Michael Irvin's just a sellout. He's just
no, wait a minute. Let me say what I was going to say. When he was talking to Nate Newton Jr. and Charles Haley said a really important thing about how it is today than what it was back then. Today, you get, let me see if I can remember how he put it, paid to play, but back then you played to get paid. So it's just gotten so different nowadays that it's, coaches don't have the power that they used to or anything like it was.
Hey, I'm Team Dallas Cowboys. One player is not bigger than the Dallas Cowboys.
Okay, but here's the thing. But listen for a second, okay? I get it, okay? But, don't be mad at the player because the owner messed it up. And it's kind of hard for me to have a guy who's got the most valuable franchise in the world who is always crying poor, okay? Now, understand, TJ Watt signed a 3-year, $123 million contract. It's $41 million a year. Basically, what Jerry Jones, that number that Jerry Jones actually put out there, is taking that same deal and carrying it through for 2 more years. So in the grand scheme of things, yeah, it's more guaranteed money, true, but you're locked up for 2 more years before you can do something. And nobody, Zach Martin, 2 years into his deal said,
5 years.
Said, hey, I'm underpaid. I need to renegotiate this thing. And we're looking at it and saying, you got to lock up for 5 years when nobody else is?
See, nobody else is doing that. And I know some people don't like what I say about Michael Irvin. Michael Irvin was throwing everybody underneath the bus to talk to Jerry because he was smiling and agreeing with everything Jerry said. So what he said in that, he was never going to see that contract. If Jerry
Michael Irvin go knock on Jerry's door. He don't got to do anything to get a hold of Jerry. He could just call
what
him
I'm
up.
saying to you, he's an ass kisser, and he's never. Trust me, he's never going to see a contract that Micah, the offer sheet that he gave Micah.
Michael Irvin is here's the difference. Michael Irvin grew up a Cowboys fan.
I don't care about that. You act like
the franchise.
Oh my God, you delusional to think that Jerry's going to show him a trade contract. Oh, hold on. Let me just
let me just say this one thing.
You're
you have an opinion, and I
stick to your own team's information. I don't want to hear
one at a time now, okay?
Let me just say this, Momo, you have an opinion. I respect your opinion, but you have to respect others too, just because we might disagree with you.
No,
we have an opinion too.
What I'm saying to you, that Jerry Jones, any owner, is not going to show ex-ball players contract. And first of all, Jerry should, I don't know why, because the NFL negotiations, he broke the rule. You're supposed to do what you're doing. You don't talk to players out their agents.
Well, here's
that mess.
Here's the problem with that is it's actually the NFLPA would be the ones to go against him because
they don't got nobody.
I know, right? Because they don't have a president right now. And here's the thing about the rest of the NFL. They're hoping that he can break David I can't pronounce his name. They're hoping that they can break him because he's the one that did the Deshaun Watson deal.
Mark, just call him David M.
David M. There you go. David M. Davenport. Micah is a ghost in the playoffs, point blank. Well, Davin, PC, who isn't on the Cowboys? How about that? And mind you, we know Micah Parsons only got 1 sack in his playoff games. Mind you, most teams are running the football against us. They're not passing for 400 yards a game. They are actually able to run the football, which is not his strength. But be that as it may.
Yeah, that's the thing, Marcus. Our biggest issue is stopping the run, and we're worried about paying a pass rusher like over $40 million when that doesn't literally solve what we've been struggling with.
But here's the problem, though. Wait. Okay, I agree. We have more problems than just Micah. But Micah helps answer some of the problems we have. Without him, we have even more problems. I remember that defense without Micah last year and that defense with Micah. With Micah, up here. Without Micah, it was down here. And I agree. We need some real legitimate defensive tackles. We need other help. But we got Jerry Jones and Stephen Jones that believe, hey, we can take a safety and make him play a linebacker in the playoffs. No problem.
I just think Micah is, like I told you before, and y'all call me delusional. Micah Parsons is a specialty second and third down defensive end. When I say that, I get people went ballistic on me. If you look at his stats, he gets better. He gets better when he runs the passer. When you come to our running team, run the ball, do play action, and confuse Micah. He's out here like that. He doesn't cover the pass
again, though.
The run. So what is he there for?
I tell you
what, down defensive end.
It's amazing how Micah Parsons has become the new Dak Prescott. No, seriously. Because, see, everybody looks at Micah and says he has to be everything, okay? You had, what's his name, the wide receiver, who said that Micah Parsons is selfish because he doesn't want to play linebacker. He
Jesse Holly.
Yeah, Jesse Holly. Jesse, you couldn't play freaking wide receiver. You're telling a man he's supposed to be elite at 2 positions. Shut the fuck up. Sorry, Dad. I'm sorry. But, I mean, seriously, you need to have edge rushers.
He got a lot of clicks, though.
What you need is you need to have a guy in the middle who can eat up double teams. That would be the way you maximize Micah Parsons. In the same way, we look and say, well, Dak, he sucks in the playoffs, and we only have 1 receiver. You're not maximizing what the guy can do. If you ended up having 2 good interior defensive tackles and put Micah on the outside, you're going to get the most out of your money.
I don't know. What I'm saying to you, Mark, what Micah does, he brings a rushing, going after the passer or the quarterback. He's not going to stop the run as well as he should. If they do play action on Micah, he gets confused. If you see him in pass coverage and they do play action, and I'm just saying, I'm not knocking him. I think he should get all his money. And Jerry should get Jerry Jones should be fine. Take some draft choices
far and away
away.
better than anybody you got on your defense. Proceed to shut the fuck up.
Now, I'm gonna say this though. We're built to play with elite. We're a very finesse team.
Very much.
Defense. That's the problem, is that when a team has a lead on us, Micah is worthless. He's worthless. He's only great when you got a 14-point lead, and you could rush the passer for 3 quarters.
Yes, I agree.
When you get in a dogfight game or you're down by 2
But guess what, though, Wade? Guess what? The cure for that is getting a legitimate defensive tackle that can clog up the middle so they can't fucking run on you all day.
I'm anxious to see what Solomon does.
Well, that was supposed to be Mozzie Smith.
Solomon is not going to do anything.
Okay, but guess what?
Know?
It's not Mozzie Smith, so let's do something about it.
Have you seen him lately? You see how big he is?
I can't put that on Jerry and Steven. That's a Will McClay thing right there.
Okay.
Have you seen how big Solomon is?
Yes, I've seen how big he is.
Yeah, he's getting bigger. He's getting bigger.
I think him and Ogazimi-Zuma or whatever should be the tackles. Mozzie Smith cut his ass.
Oh, I'm just sitting here saying, Will McClay, I'm questioning. You drafted Mozzie Smith and you drafted Taco Charlton over T.J. Watt. I'm questioning.
Okay, regardless. But see, you know what? I'm glad that Leo's not here right now because I have to make it a mission. Here's the thing. The Eagles make mistakes all the time, but they don't sit there and try and continue to push that square peg into a round hole. They move the fuck on and get somebody else who can do the job. We don't do that. We're sitting here looking at Mozzie. He had a good play when nobody blocked him. He's playing a little bit better. Okay, instead of saying, we got a problem in the middle of the field that we've had for the last 20 years. What can we do about it? And we've got to spend some money. You're not going to find some bargain basement guys that are going to do the freaking job.
Well, with these cuts coming in, Mark, we don't know who's going to be cut. They could pick up somebody. Y'all guys could pick up somebody decent.
You need
highly doubt it.
Yeah, the Cowboys. You get guys like Jonathan Hankins or Linval Joseph, guys that are over the hill. I mean, I would have been happy if they had gotten Calais Campbell because Calais Campbell was at least still playing at elite level.
Calais Campbell would literally be the best defensive line we got.
And he only signed for $2.5 million. Right. But they won't do that kind of stuff. They'll say, well, we got these great guys right here that are undrafted free agents that look great in practice.
No, they want to shove Mozzie Smith down our throats and convince us that that was a good pick and he's not. He was a horrible pick. Mozzie Smith was probably one of the worst picks we've ever. I mean, I'll take him over. What's his name? I'll take Gallimore over Mozzie Smith. I'll take Woods over Mozzie Smith. Who's the other guy we had?
John Ridgeway.
John Ridgeway over Mozzie Smith.
A couple of years ago, he went to Seattle.
Who's the other guy we
Jonathan
had?
Hankins.
No, not Jonathan Hankins. There's another guy before that. It was number 99 back in the day.
He was a smaller guy. It was like 2 years ago. He went to Seattle. He was a pretty good defensive lineman.
I'll take any of those guys over Mozzie Smith. Mozzie Smith's just a joke. He He don't even. He needs to go play in the UFL.
Y'all was going crazy yesterday, little cowboy, when he was making tackles. Don't talk about him now.
I wasn't going crazy.
When he made
I wasn't
two
going
tackles.
crazy. I was joking around. I was like, "Oh snap, Mozzie made a sack," but I wasn't going crazy. He's a bust.
But you praised him when he did it. That's all I'm saying.
I was joking.
Oh, you was joking. I didn't know you was joking.
Okay.
So I was like, he made a play. That was my point.
Let me say hello to Tay Cowboys in the house. How you doing? Chris in the house. Vinny's in the house. Aisha Robinson's in the house. Aisha, how are you doing today? Hope you're doing well, girl.
Kenny's a Michigan Wolverine, so that makes
Luke
me
the Goat is in the house. Logan Motorsports, the real fan. But we getting more and more Commander fans in here. I don't know that we've had.
Loyal.
I don't know that we've had 3 Commander fans at the same time ever before. I think that's the first. Jesse Monts.
You gotta worry about week 1.
Homo, we are free. We are coming for you. G
Hey, Aisha, how you doing,
Shout
darling?
out to Jesse for the super chat.
I ain't worried.
Hey, Loyal.
Yeah.
There's some names that wore 99, but George Selvey, Cole.
Nope.
George Selvey. Oh man. See now, George Selvey was one of the few journeymen that we had.
Come to my mind in a minute as soon as I remember. He was here like a few years ago.
Not Chris Kenny.
Nope.
No, that's way back.
Yeah.
I love George Selvey. George Selvey was one of those journeymen that actually played really well for us. He had his first 4 seasons, 3.5 sacks, and I want to say he had 7 sacks the one year he was here, and he signed a big, fat, juicy contract with the Giants and went back to being how he was before.
Chauncey Golston?
Nope.
Nope.
He was here too though, but that wasn't him. Who's the other guy? Damn it.
Needless to say, it
was me.
Roster, I know that.
It was me. It was me. I was on the team, and I got mad and left.
Yeah.
I said I can't take it.
Yeah, and that's why our defense sucked, because your ass was up in there. This is how our defense. He's got to leave now. Look, you see that? I just got him on black. Oh, wait a minute. I'll be right back. I got to leave right now. See how them Commander fans are? Yep. Oh, there's you're right, Momo. We're superior. You were definitely on our defense. You look like ass. He's got to leave now.
Okay.
Look, you see that? I just got him on black. Oh, wait a minute. I'll be right back. Our defense definitely looked like ass. So that could have been you.
So I would say to you, Mark, I don't know what they're going to do, or where one of the Sanders brothers getting let go, which I think is bullshit, because he got in a fight or he swung at somebody. That's people fights during preseason games and doing scrimmages and all that. That's just Tampa Bay saying, "Hey, this is our opportunity. We're just going to let you go anyway." Says now you just made it much easier for us to let you go.
Yeah, well, and I think they kind of set up Sador yesterday, because with he was literally with they're pulling people out the stands to block for him and stuff, and then of course they say, he couldn't do anything with that shit that they gave him.
I think Shador made a bad situation worse. He didn't have, because they didn't give him plays for quick passes. They gave him these plays to throw the ball 10 yards.
Tristan Hill. That's what I was thinking of. I'm sorry.
Oh, Tristan Hill, yeah.
10
Second
yards
round
to
pick.
15 yards down the field. So Shador made a bad situation worse, because he doing the problem with Shador Sanders, the same thing he did in college. He holds the ball too long. He got to get rid of the ball.
Yeah.
And I just think he has not corrected that. And I believe that I don't think the Cowboys going to pick neither one of those kids up. I think going to be somebody else is going to take a chance on Shador. And especially his brother. I think his brother can play corner.
Maybe maybe Washington will recruit him.
Maybe Washington. Maybe the Giants.
I tell you what, if Sador gets cut, I would love for the Cowboys to sign him.
No, I'm saying Shiloh, he's going to go to Washington.
Think so?
Yeah, he's a good corner. He's not that bad of a corner. He could be in a nickel defense, or a dime defense, or on special teams. You could put him on any. You could always find a place for those kind of players.
Chat, Mark. Son of John.
Son of John. Shout out to Son of John. Damn. I'm not taking sides when I ask this question, but has anyone considered that David M. And Micah are playing victim to finesse more money than what Jerry has already set to make Micah the highest? Of course, I mean it's the agent's job to try and make as much money for his client as it can. But I still look at it and say, if they're trying to get a 5-year deal, you have to understand that things change in 5 years, big time. 5 years ago, the salary cap was $188 million. We're almost $100 million more 5 years later. And so what you looked at people getting paid 5 years ago versus now, it's a lot different. So that's where I see, David, his agent would look and say, you don't want to have a 5-year deal. You don't. And Jerry, we can discuss this and work out the details and all that, but you don't want a 5-year deal.
But Jerry was wrong to try to put paperwork or discuss something without his agent. And the NFL PA is a mess. They ain't got nothing, and they hoping that the PA falls down because there will be a strike. There will be a strike in 3 years from now, and it will be a strike. But right now,
the collective bargaining agreement. The collective bargaining agreement goes to 2031.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Players don't have to show up.
Yeah, but you've got no leg to stand on because you got.
Because nobody saves money in the NFL.
Look at Le'Veon Bell.
Money.
Okay, so wait a minute. So
that's what they'll turn into.
So we got Micah holding in, and that's not working. But you're going to figure that the whole NFL is going to hold out when they have a legitimate contract.
I don't think they seen when Le'Veon Bell tried that, and they seen how that worked out for him. So they're like, I ain't gonna cut out that hole.
Who was his agent on Laurel back then?
I don't know, but he sat out a whole year and he lost a lot of money, and then he went to the Jets.
Yeah, because
and made less money than what Pittsburgh was going to offer him.
Pittsburgh's going. And I remember then he was making rap albums, thinking that I'm going to hold out, but I'm going to go on tour and make rap albums, which they did.
Him and Boss Man Fat should have made a rap album together.
Oh yeah. I'm just saying, the Michael situation is meaningless because I believe that he doesn't have to get a contract this year. I don't know why it's the big fuss or everybody going crazy. He doesn't have to get a contract this year.
You know what? Here's the thing, though. Everybody else in his class got this shit like last year, bro.
I know, but...
Okay, no. Trevor Lawrence got paid early last summer, man.
I know.
And ain't done shit.
I agree with you.
Okay, so he had all last summer to spend his money. He has all this summer. And see, here's the thing that should piss you off if it was you. Here's the thing. If something like Dak Prescott's injury happens to him this season, his career probably is over because I don't know that an edge rusher recovers from a catastrophic injury like that Dak Prescott is. So now I am risking everything in a position that more than likely I will get hurt at.
No, Micah's justified. Also, Jerry, as the GM and owner, is justified for dragging this out because he's already brought up the same thing you're bringing up, injury. Micah, I could sign Micah and he could be injured, and then
that's a cop out, Ray. That's a cop out, though.
There's two sides, though.
Yeah,
there's two sides. There's two sides. You got Micah wanting his money, and you got Jerry, who's thinking about the franchise. And I could pay Micah.
Right. I agree with you, Marcus Blackman. Either pay him or trade him.
But here's the thing, though. Hold on. But see, here's where I'm going to say that's bullshit. Because if that's the case, you already had Jake Ferguson, who missed most of last year, with a concussion and was not a good season, who really only had one good year. So here's a guy who was injured. You went ahead and paid him and didn't bat an eye.
He didn't get that much, though. Wasn't that, I'm not. Yes, a lot. It's pretty sure
he settled for
what Micah walked in and said, "I'll take $35 million a year." I bet you he'd have a contract by the end of the day.
Shut up, Micah. He wants to get paid.
I think where Jerry was coming from, it was from what happened to Diggs and Dak. Here they get signed, and then they both get injured. They're out for almost the whole season, and same thing with Dak.
Wow.
getting, and then
And Jerry's brought up the
Jerry's kind
franchise
of
tag too much.
gun shy.
But I mean,
Okay,
Jerry did give him a decent offer, and he turned it down. He
okay,
gave
here's
him
my
a real good offer, but he said, "No, I want to be the highest paid." That's what it's
okay.
like.
Well, I wish people would realize these owners that Michael signed a 5-year deal. And nobody's doing 5-year deals anymore. Nobody except for
I'm serious.
from Major League
And
Baseball
look,
where they get their money.
I got
Nobody's
no
gonna sign a
hold
5-year
on.
deal.
I got
That's just
no
crazy.
sympathy. I got no sympathy for Jerry. Also, I got no sympathy for Micah. He about to get paid over $200 million, and he gonna make how much money on his
Podcast.
sponsors and off the field antics, bro. I got absolute no remorse for Micah.
But when someone goes down and we need to sign
Marcus
somebody,
Black.
we ain't gonna have any money to do it.
That's because the salary cap is bogus.
We're not
Because
gonna have no
the
money to do
salary cap in
anything.
the NFL, they circumvent it. 1 minute is salary cap, but you could go over it, get penalized. Come on now, they this salary cap. They pick and choose what is a salary cap for these 32 teams. If you don't, I don't know why y'all missing that, because sometimes people go over the salary cap, and sometimes they don't even get penalized go over the salary cap. Am I wrong, Mark?
Yeah, I hear you. Okay, so here's
No, man, I'll answer that. I just like your truth answer.
You right,
hold on.
man.
Here's
move
the thing.
on.
Okay, just hold.
on.
But see, here's just let me say something here right now. Okay, here's the thing. Jerry Jones sitting here saying that, well, we got his rights for 3 years. Okay, so right now, and some people don't seem to understand. They're like, well, franchise tag him. You don't have to franchise tag him now. He's on the 5th-year option. Okay, which is $24 million. Projections for next year's franchise tag would be 26. And then it's basically a 30% increase on that if you do it a second time. So we're talking about somewhere north of around $80 million of hard money hits for the Cowboys.
I heard that $8 million.
Yeah.
If they do it a second time.
If they, and that's basically he can walk after that second year. That means you can't trade him. If he's franchise tagged, you're not going to be able to trade him after those 3 years, which means you don't get jack shit. Yes, you'll have his services for about $85 million. I get that. But see, Myles Garrett signed his contract, okay, right? Which is $40 million a year. His cap number is $22 million this year, $24 the next, and then $28 the third year after, in which case they've got an out. Which is a lot less than the $85 million we're talking about franchise tagging. And then if Cleveland decides 2 years or 3 years from now, we want to trade him, we can trade him and get something out of it. So franchise tagging him is the dumbest thing out there.
Mark, people should learn what happened in Washington with Kirk Cousins.
He walked and you got absolutely nothing. You franchise tagged him twice.
Franchising 2 years in a row, then the third year he walks.
Right, and you got absolutely nothing. So there you go. I forgot about that, but yes,
Cowboys aren't that
example.
dumb. They'll probably franchise tag him 1 year, get him to a contract, and trade him.
Mm-hmm. That was the dumbest thing ever, and that's because we had a dumb owner. Why would you franchise him, for all people, for 2 years?
Yep.
And then Minnesota turned around, gave him a guaranteed money. All
right, anyways, let's move on from Michael. We already know about Micah. So, what do you think about Diggs making a 53-man roster, Mark?
Well, that kind of bitch slaps the Cowboys' whole narrative.
Being available.
Well, it's great news. Now, the question, here's the thing I wonder, though. Passing a physical is one thing, but how far along is he really? Because last year he passed a physical, but he was never seemingly right last season when he started the season. For the Cowboys, I think the Cowboys owe him an apology because, they went through and they badmouthed him about not being here and he wouldn't be ready and everything else. He's ahead of schedule, and maybe we need to question the training staff here in Dallas. You know what I mean? But I'm happy as can be because maybe that's the reason why they said we're not going to go out and try and get Stephon Gilmore, because we know we're going to have him back.
A lot of Cowboy fans want him. No, I don't know.
Didn't you say the training staff was had a bad grade that from?
They did. Let me see if I can find it. Rankings for all 32 teams. This is okay. Dallas Cowboys. They ranked the Cowboys 10th, and this was by players voting. Locker room and facilities received high marks as usual. The Cowboys have a strong reputation for caring for players' families. Curiously, former head coach Mike McCarthy was praised for strong leadership before the team partied with them. But players called out the team's lack of training staff. So when you go down the list, they got their training staff, they ranked 27th in the NFL. I'm sorry, training room 27th in the NFL, training staff at 30th. Now, this is voted on by the players and things, so I don't know if you want to say it's credible or not credible, but clearly everything else in the Cowboys was at least average or above. Training room and training staff, 27th and 30th.
I'm going to ask Chris May a question, if I may.
Chris May. I can't believe that Leo's not in here bloviating with 11 days to go before the game.
He's like Beetlejuice. You say his name 3 times.
I know. I was about to say that's twice.
Leo.
Hey, so with the what's his name? With Wentz going to the Vikings and Sam Howell, horrible quarterback, going to the Eagles, is that a good decision for having Sam Howell go to the Eagles as a third stringer?
I don't even know why they even did that for.
I just got a message, Mark. Lyle Collins got
quarterbacks.
Huh?
Really?
Lyle Collins did?
Lyle Collins got cut.
Well, that's not a surprise, I guess, but okay. So let's see.
Hey, Mark, you know the Buck, they just cut Deion Sanders' youngest son.
Yep.
Yeah, we
Shiloh this morning.
Yeah, for the fight,
Seven
they
needs
give him
to
an excuse to
prove
let him
that
go. That's all.
He needs to prove it then, and we will owe him an apology. Okay, fair enough. But at least he's healthy enough to get on the field.
Yeah.
I thought that was Leo.
You're going to see some live surprise cuts in these coming up in the NFL, and teams are going to be jumping on these players quickly.
Go back to Diggs. Diggs' confidence looks better this season than it did
I don't
last
think Diggs.
season.
I never thought. So you think Diggs a good corner, Holly?
Yeah, I think he is. Of course.
Okay.
He's better than Andrew Booth.
It's my opinion. Doesn't mean it's right or wrong.
Okay, so it is official as of 51 minutes ago. Sources: Cowboys tell Lyle Collins he has been cut. As the Cowboys cut down the roster, the 53-man limit, veteran offensive lineman Lyle Collins has been among the players that have been told that they'll be released. So
wow.
What I will
can't believe they cut him.
Well, that says to me is that Tyler Guyton.
Is Guyton going to be ready?
Well, they said that he's going through walkthroughs and he's been beginning to ramp up. I would say that means that they feel good that Guyton's going to be coming back if they're going to let go Lyle Collins.
Yeah, because I thought that's the reason why they signed him because
that's the exact reason why they signed him. Jay Smooth in the house. So there we go.
There's Drew getting on you, Mark.
I ain't listening to Drew.
He got a super chat. You got.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm looking.
Will Greer has a better playoff record than Dak, is what Eagles Drew said.
Oh lordy. Okay. Eagle Drew. Okay. All right. So Cowboys are getting to work early. I was wondering if they're going to start doing their cuts and stuff Monday or Tuesday or whatever, but they're getting to business right now. I feel really bad actually for Ben DiNucci. He got cut for the 7th time.
I'm gonna make a prediction that Micah will be signed by next Saturday.
I think I think it's going to be a shot in the arm too for the team. And
he'll get signed about next Saturday.
No, he gonna ride out this year. Watch.
Well,
he ain't gonna have a contract.
Well,
Well,
we thought that was going to happen with
They're
CD.
gonna cut
Agree with
their
you, Wade.
Dempsey.
This ain't the same. Jerry's brought up the franchise tag too much. He franchise tagged Dak, and he also franchise tagged DeMarcus Lawrence. I'm telling
And
you,
he
it high
franchised it,
probability it'll happen again.
Well,
Okay,
we'll
Mark.
see.
I'll tell you what. If he starts sleeping on the sidelines, that's gonna really make him look bad, like it did.
Mark, we all know that Shalimata, whatever his name is, he gonna have a talk with Parsons.
Yeah.
I don't know what that's going to do when you in the middle of a dispute. The coach is getting at. I don't know
He's
what.
not writing the checks though.
But here's the thing.
So
But
I
you know
don't see
what?
the point in having a
But here's the
discussion with him.
thing. Actually, I think I'm glad you brought that up because I think that's actually kind of important because he showed up for OTAs and things because Schottenheimer basically, asked him to. So, and some people, of course, now are saying, Micah, you should have never showed up for camp and things, right? So the question will be will he look at this and say, I got bad advice by listening to my head coach? Or I believe in that guy and I'm going to go ahead and play for him.
Right. Another quarterback goes down. I couldn't believe that he got hurt like that.
Who?
Down the backup quarterback for the Raiders, O'Connell.
Dirty Sanchez in the house. Hey. Dirty, did you get your shirt yet?
Maybe that's room for somebody to go to the Raiders.
Yeah, I don't know that you want to go to the Raiders. I mean,
Hey, come here. Go play.
Jay Smooth, what's going on, man?
Hey, what's up, man?
Same stuff, different day, man. Just trying to figure out, will we be ready in 11 days to take on the world champion Philadelphia Eagles?
No.
I almost feel like the Cowboys are just saying, we're putting up the white flag for this game. Our season starts the next week against the Giants.
Lord, let us win this game.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna light these Eagles fans up. If we win, I'm gonna light these fans up so bad. Because they've been talking so much smack.
With all the drama we've had.
We're the greatest team of all time. We're the best team ever in football. We're untouchable.
You better hope we can stop the run then.
You
That's where
know what they'll say, though. I can tell
Howie
you.
Vision's the greatest GM of all time.
Yeah.
Because they got that dual-headed monster now. They got Saquon and they got Dylan. That other guy they've been running too looks pretty good. And that offensive line ain't no freaking joke, man. They got some good depth behind that. So, I'm wary of that crap.
Let us win.
Without having a good run-stopping team, I don't know. Good luck.
And Stephen A. Smith says, we're annoying. We don't talk that much trash. Shit. These guys are they're just relentless with talking trash.
Oh, yeah.
For the Cowboys to beat the Eagles, they're going to have to get a lead.
They're like really trash talk. We don't talk that much trash.
What you say, Ray?
The Cowboys, if they're going to beat the Eagles, are going to have to get a lead quick, and they're going to have to rush the passer.
Mm-hmm.
Agree.
That's what they're built to do.
Offensively, I think we do pretty decent, but defense scares the hell out of me, man. I mean, we got
our defense is suspect, but offensively, I think we can hang with the Eagles.
I don't know.
Because their secondary is not going to be able to keep up with Lamb, Pickens.
I said, y'all keep throwing this offense.
They ain't gonna be able to. They're not going to be able to play Pickens and Lamb 1-on-1.
Okay, Pickens and Lamb. We don't know if they really this is really going to be a thing. We have to. That's a wait and see. I understand. On paper, it looks good.
It's still what they can do. It's still a threat.
You know what's funny to me, Momo, is how much full of shit you are. Because we sitting here, we get George Pickens.
What about
with
Debo? We haven't even seen him in Washington.
Right, so you're up here. Well, that might be a thing, but it ain't proven. And you got your fat ass wide receiver.
Who said Tom Brady was overrated?
He definitely
I'm going to take your opinion seriously about my team?
He definitely was overrated. Yeah, I will go to my grave saying those words.
Bring me in Zoom meetings, please.
I just want to know, Momo,
if your channel members, how you actually get onto those. If you're actually on Joe Boo's Sports Report. If you're a member on my main channel, that's how you get the link because the link is in the.
I don't think anybody got any cornerbacks that can cover Pickens man to man, though, Drew.
What?
Eagles saying that Pickens isn't a speedster, but I mean, who's going to cover Pickens?
Okay, hold on. Let me break this down to you.
I don't know, man.
It does not matter how fast you are as a wide receiver. Wide receivers, because when you doing routes and doing this, nobody goes straight down the field with speed.
Yeah,
Speed
you're
is
right.
not going to beat you.
No, look at ask the
It's
Raiders that
technique.
they had all these speedy receivers, and where'd that get?
Yes, that doesn't mean
Nowhere.
anything.
Nowhere.
Well,
It's about
for one,
skill set. It's all about skill set.
It's about
Yes,
technique too, route running, a whole bunch of
route
stuff.
running.
Skill set.
Yeah.
You can be fast, but
does Pickens
I mean, look at Milton. He got a hell of an arm, but what is it? Where does that get him? He got a hell of an arm.
Mark.
He got a cannon of an arm, but he just can't connect.
But when you look at
Skill
Pickens,
set.
he's that guy that has that 50-50 ability.
Yeah, he does.
9 times out of 10, he's coming down with it.
Yeah, he's a 50-50 definitely ball player. And he has good route. He does do great routes. I give him that.
It's still a threat that helps open up the middle and also lets you work in
Your
the
tight end is going to have a great year because of that.
Yeah,
Okay.
and whoever's playing back.
Let me get this super chat here. Truth from Son of John. Truth. We Cowboys really should focus on winning the first game, but evaluate to see what we need to focus down the stretch. Big schedule. Yeah, I agree with you. Shout out to you. Thank you so much, Son of John. I appreciate the super chat. And that's true because it is a long season. And as much as we want to win this game, there's 17 total, and this is just one of 17. Would this be better to be able to win this one? Sure, because it's a division game. But you got to look at the long game. We've had teams that we came out and we ended up beating the world champion Giants on season opener. And
we got tough stretch.
We ended up going 8-8 and missing the playoffs. So, we usually, strangely enough, when we win the first game of the season, we don't make the playoffs. When we lose the first one, we've almost guaranteed making it, which is crazy. Just go ahead and tank and get Archie Manning. The funny thing about Arch, he hasn't even been a starter yet, and everybody's just assuming that he's going to be great.
Yeah, and then plus, why is everybody giving up so fast? I don't want to hear a damn thing if we beat Philadelphia next week. I don't want to hear shit.
Now that all these trolls are in here saying we're done. We're done. They're not going to lose. They're going back to the Super Bowl.
Throw in the towel already.
I agree on that one.
You'll hear crickets.
Cowboy fans, the ones that give up so quick.
I ain't giving up.
Those are the ones that be cheering the hardest whenever the Cowboys do something good. Get out of here, man! Before I say something, give me throw it up for your Zoom meeting, Mark.
All right.
The fact is, we haven't got to see how the starters do in a real game yet.
Nope.
Exactly.
We haven't even seen them. We haven't seen nothing.
Yeah,
Well, hell,
so
we don't even
can't-
know what the offense is going to, what kind of plays we're going to do.
But the other trolls, they already know. They're like, oh yeah, you guys are just washed. You guys are done. You guys suck. You're gonna finish last place. That's what everybody's saying.
I don't know what to do.
Well, we'll see. I'll just be glad the football's back. That's the main thing.
Don't be and Mark, I just what I see what Schottenheimer, I see that he's going to be a person that's going to get out coached, and at times he's going to don't know what to call plays.
I don't think so. I disagree with you on that, Momo.
I
like the guy when I hear him talk in the press conference. I love what he says. I love his approach.
I like Shoddy. I think he's going to do a lot better.
That's the problem right there, Holly. You call him a nickname. What has he deserved to be called a nickname?
It's wrong, Momo. It doesn't mean it's wrong for me to like Shoddy, and I think
no. You can like him. What has he done to get a nickname?
He hasn't had a chance. Momo, we haven't started yet. He hasn't had.
Wait a minute, Momo. Yet. It's not like we're calling him Super Bowl champ. We're calling him a shoddy because it's a drink that he drinks. Seriously, Momo, you are about the most anti-everything person that I've ever met. No matter what anybody says,
anything you say, he's going to bash it.
You act as if he's never called plays before, never even been in the league.
No. Hold on.
Like he's like some
college
coach coming in from college.
About players who come into the league and they got nicknames before they even snap the ball. That includes coaches. when Robert
You know,
Griffin
Mama, what's wrong with you,
and they were calling him
man?
that nickname, I didn't because what have you done? And you haven't played one game.
Man,
Shotty
you
said
comes
are
this
a
off
shit.
the
spoiled
Man,
no.
butt of
Listen,
humanity,
Shotty
buddy.
comes
Why
off the
well,
tongue, but Shotty comes off the tongue better than Schottenheimer. It's easier for me to say Shotty than the other name.
I know, right? And
We
then
the
when you try to
ones.
say it, you're saying his
That's
dad.
right. That's right. I'm an infection. I'm an infection that you never going to be around. So we have that there. But no,
What?
no. I'm telling somebody. I'm commenting on the comments.
Oh, okay. That
Mark
went from
Griffin's the
that
best
was a
quarterback
big
you've
jump.
had in 30 years, bro. Be quiet.
Sorry,
Don't no one
Mama.
want to hear from you.
Oh
Mama.
shit.
You don't even know what the term quarterback is.
Okay.
In that.
It's
Actually, I
I'm
do.
telling you, Momo,
Actually,
you
I
need to
do.
think about your quarterback having a sophomore slump.
He's not having a sophomore slump.
okay.
Are you sure?
I think we're gonna. I think we're gonna
I
use this as
guarantee you,
the.
Sure, $50.
This is the theme music.
$50.
Asia, I'm with you, hon.
He might be the MVP of the league.
This is
I doubt
this
that.
is
I don't
the
think it's
theme
gonna have
Come
a
at
slump
me.
though.
for
I just
Leo.
want
You
y'all-
do realize
I want
people
y'all
got
to show
tape
the
on
love.
them now, right? You realize
Show the
people got
love.
tape.
Show the love. When
You
we
realize
7-0,
people got tape.
I want y'all to show some love to me.
People have tape on them. We'll see.
Okay.
There's
Mikey,
Derek
I
J
love
in the
you,
house.
Mikey.
Derek, how you doing, man?
I'm fine.
You know what's crazy about Derek? You have this. No matter what happens, you are always exactly the same. You
He's
are
a poker
always
man.
that same. I'm fine.
Mm-hmm.
So you know,
poker.
and the rest of us, our hair's on fire about Micah Parsons. I'm fine. I'm cool.
I'm like, I woke up this morning and my voice wasn't all the way right. So, yeah, that's part of it.
Okay.
And I need my voice. I put out 10 videos a week. So, I'm just trying to not use my voice a lot.
Damn, 10 videos a week. Shout out
Hi,
to you,
Derek.
man. Lovely Linda's in the house. What's up, Linda? How we doing, Frank and Matt, Internet Junkie, Dirty Sanchez? What has done Momo put in 20 years in the NFL? Not to mention our head coach is not yours. Yeah, amen on that one. Amen on that one. Now, in Momo, you do realize, like somebody said, Schottenheimer is his name. It's Shotty for short. It's his nickname. And I kind of said it's a drink. And he kind of said he likes, iced tea and, what was it, vodka? I can't remember. I need to find that shirt. So come on, man.
Vodka and lemon,
And right. Mm-hmm. So, you're sitting here. It's not like we're saying that he's like, Super Bowl maker or something like that as a nickname, right? Come on, bro. Take it easy.
He's gonna be gone. He won't be the head coach of the Cowboys in 3 years.
I know you're not talking. I know you're not talking about coaches that need to be gone.
Look, he gonna make it longer than Dave Campo.
Oh my God! Momo. You know what? I take this shit from Leo because his team actually has some staying power. You can look at multiple seasons of them winning, bro. The last time you made the playoffs, you had a losing record. Everybody else had to suck ass for you to get there.
We gonna make the playoffs.
That was
this
during
year.
COVID.
So we gonna make the playoffs this year. And so I don't want to hear all this extra. Y'all think we gonna Jaden Daniels is him. He's going to probably win the MVP. He probably going to throw up like 40 touchdowns.
Can you get beat again, 55 to 23?
I'm not making this up. This is what's going to happen.
No, you are making it up. Do you have a time machine, Momo? Do you have a time machine?
People going to block
Momo, do you have a time machine? Yes or no?
Yes, I do. I just came back. I seen you, and it ain't pleasant, Mark. So stay off the little Debbies. Stay off the little Debbies.
See, that's why I know you're full of shit because I can't stand little Debbies. They're too fucking sweet, man. They're nasty as hell.
So is Laramie Tunsil, is he going to block the whole entire defense? Is that what you're saying, Momo?
Hey,
he's going to give him all this time to throw the ball.
Mm-hmm.
Now I don't think he gonna. They're gonna be blitzes. He'll do all kinds of stuff. Gonna be stunts, blitzes. There's gonna be a whole lot of stuff. But he will throw over. He gonna have a good season. And when you see that first game, and gonna be indicative of what he can do because because
Gonna
he
be a
is not
what?
an ordinary
Indicative.
running quarterback. He act like he gonna run the ball 20 times, 40 times a game. He's not that kind of quarterback.
But Momo, he had one good year. How do you know? Dak
I
had a good rookie year.
With the soft ass
Dak was good his rookie year.
Oh, you can see potential in somebody by how they
Oh,
play,
Lord.
how they
Okay.
throw the football.
You can see
how
potential in
how they get in
RG3
Dak
too,
had
bro.
a good rookie year.
Who?
Dak had a good rookie year.
And Dak has a good
And he
career
was a fourth
too.
round pick.
Dak had a good career. Would you agree?
Yeah. I mean, he has not in the
Then so what are we
playoffs.
talking about?
But I'm just saying though, you act like Jaden Daniels is going to be the next Tom Brady or the next
I
great thing,
think
the next
Jaden
big thing.
Daniels, before he leave this league, he will have at least 2 Super Bowl rings.
The key thing that you just said is, I think. I think. Okay? You know what? That means nothing in my book. You think means nothing.
Okay, y'all. I'll shut up. I just let this. I'm gonna let this sucker ride all season. I'm gonna let y'all see. I digress.
Just be quiet and stop. Just be quiet and stop being pissed off at everybody.
Look, but yeah, okay. So everybody, hold on here. This is the funniest thing that I have heard today. Okay, for everybody that's here, shout out to over 300 people that are in the house. Momo, when he came in here, said, I was on a Commander's channel and I'll never go back again. And I'm like, wait a minute. He said, because they're basically full of shit.
They were delusional.
And I'm like, so why are you here?
I'm here because y'all are my friends.
Oh, okay. So your people don't like you.
Already got a podcast. Get your Commander show.
Oh shit.
I don't have a Commanders podcast. I have rants I do. I don't do Commanders like that. Terry gonna be signed and everything will be fine. We are not worrying about no exhibition, preseason, and pre-qualifying bullshit that all y'all fans love to watch.
But yet you're cutting down my team about preseason.
My team and your team and the league is going to be a lot of injuries, and a lot of teams are going to take advantage of that. The Dallas Cowboys might take advantage of the first game. It may be a major injury on the Philadelphia Eagles. We don't know.
Well, AJ Brown is AJ practicing yet?
Jaden Daniels could get injured too.
That's what I said.
That's true.
RG3 did. Everybody thought RG3 got hurt. He was never the same.
Robert Griffin got injured because he didn't know how to slide.
Just like that. Just like Aaron Rodgers did a few years ago. All that celebrating.
Yep.
Momo, I got a question for you.
You know what? I'm just saying though, Leo. I mean, damn, I'm wondering. Momo, you must be high because you said 2 Super Bowls. Can Jaden Daniels get to 1 Super Bowl before you predict 2?
Momo, I got a question for you. When you were on the Washington chat, you didn't say anything about Green, Monk, or Dubai or anything on there, did you?
He probably did.
No, I didn't. What I said, okay, this is what happened. I was on it and I was listening. I was in the comments, and this was delusionists come up here. They were saying that Dan Campbell is the greatest head coach that the Washington football team had. They also saying that Jaden Daniels, which I disagree with this part when they're saying. They say Jaden Daniels going to not only going to have an MVP season, which I agree with. He said that, but they say he's going to throw over 20,000 yards this season. That's how delusional they are.
Yards.
Wait a minute, 20,000 yards?
Is this Madden?
Somebody smoking.
Wait. You hold.
Somebody smoking that good crap.
You would need to hold on. That would literally be throwing 1,000. I'll get to Chris McClure.
Okay.
Shout out to you, man. I support you. I appreciate you, Chris.
Mark, you missed Alan's super chat.
I missed Alan. I'm sorry. Mm-hmm. I'm just listening. Alan Williams. We still love you, Momo. Shout out to you, Alan. Appreciate it, bro. Momo. Somebody actually said he was going to throw for 20,000 yards.
Yes, they said that. I hear this all the time.
I don't think anybody's ever thrown for 1,000 yards in a game. That's what they would have to. They'd have to throw over 1,000 yards a game. That's 250 yards
there
a
were
quarter.
people in there talking about Terry. Terry don't need to practice. He could come and get 300 yards, 150 yards on the first game.
I tell you what, you know what that is, Momo?
It's delusional.
No, what it is y'all have sucked for 30 years, and all these people are all new football fans that don't understand the game.
I know.
Okay, that's what that is.
I think it's wishful thinking.
20,000 yards. Somebody's arm would fall off if they tried to throw.
And Mark, I was going to say this real quick. So I know they had the Little League World Series today. The kid from Taipei, his he probably ain't gonna have no arm no more because he throwing the ball 107 miles per hour, 109 miles per hour. That's crazy.
Damn. He must have rubber for an arm for that sucker to be.
No, that's Japanese. That's on Asian ball players. They throw the ball that hard, especially in Japan.
Damn.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that arm won't last for so long with that.
You know what else is crazy? Jaden Daniels going to 2 Super Bowls and winning 2 of them.
No. That what's crazy, you believing that your head coach gonna win a Super Bowl? That's crazy.
Wait, first of all,
that's crazy.
Wait.
No, what's even more crazy?
How are you going to say
this is a super thing?
Who
said
that we were coach, Momo? How are you going to say he's going to be a bad coach? He's never coached.
Hold on. Let me say something, y'all.
Did anybody say that about Dracula?
I would rather be Marty.
He got him to the Super Bowl.
Rather be Schottenheimer than your coach, Momo, who has the biggest NFL blunder in NFL history.
That's fine. He been there. He been there. So what are we talking about? He rallied his defenses up. He coached up your team to have a very good defense.
Go to NFL top 10.
I don't know why you hating on him all of a sudden because he did for y'all what
I
y'all
like Dan Quinn as a defensive coordinator, but the head coach.
So why y'all getting mad at him?
Okay, hold on. Okay, just everybody, just let me ask this question here. So, first of all, Momo, you say preseason doesn't mean anything, right? Right?
Only for people trying to make the team.
Okay, so then what you're saying is you really can't judge what a team is by preseason. Is that what you're saying?
No, it's the first because the first 4. To be honest with you, the first 6 games of the season, you get to know who your team really is.
Okay, then how is it that you know that Brian Schottenheimer has no chance in the world to be successful?
Now, I don't believe that he can coach up these guys.
Here we go with I don't. Okay, all right.
He ain't gonna coach up Dak. He ain't gonna tell Dak
so wait.
Hey, that guy was eyeballing you. You eyeballed that receiver, and you got a pick 6. He ain't gonna go in his face and get in his face like that.
How do you know that?
They don't make coaches like that no more. It's the reason why.
But you realize who his dad was.
Okay, Momo, you're making that assumption.
He ain't built for this.
His dad was one of those coaches, so he grew up around the house around his dad, and he's seen it every day. So how do you assume that? Football's in his blood. He's a coach.
So you want to learn the hard way? Go right ahead.
Okay, so wait a minute. Hold on, Momo.
He also played quarterback and decided it wasn't for him, that he'd rather be coaching.
He took the job because Jerry wanted to take way out. He took the job because Jerry didn't want to hire no other coaches. Y'all know that's the reason he got hired.
Momo, you are a deep in the closet Cowboy fan. I know you are.
He has to be.
You are a Dallas Cowboy fan. You are deep in the closet. Deep, dark. You in the deep, dark part of the closet, Dallas Cowboy fan.
Deep part of the closet?
Are you one of those upset Cowboy fans that just might go, you know what? I'm gonna put a Commanders behind me.
Let me just give this little tad bit. Since Momo knows everything and says that he can't do anything with Dak Prescott, okay? But let me point out something. In 20, shut up. Just listen to me for a second. Just listen to my argument here. Because he was offensive coordinator for Seattle in 2018, 2019, and 2020. Okay? During that time, his quarterback, first year, 3,400 yards passing, 35 TDs, 7 interceptions, 110 rating. the highest rating of Russell Wilson's career. Second year, 4,110 yards, 31 TDs, 5 interceptions, 106 rating. His last year with them, 4,200 yards, 40 TDs, 13 interceptions, 105 passing, and top 10 running team in each of those years.
Okay. Jamal, can I say something?
Also, he was offensive coordinator for the Jets and got Mark Sanchez to, I believe, 2 AFC championship games as the offensive coordinator. Twice. Now, I'm saying...
With the same division as the Patriots.
Okay.
Best team in the NFL.
Okay.
Ever.
I like to answer that. I want
There's a T-shirt, Momo. No. Oh, shit.
Coordinator.
We the ones. You are spot on. Momo knows everything.
Someone else throwing a damn football. Somebody else running a football. Somebody else blocking. Somebody playing defense. So I'll go give him all the glory. Y'all sound very delusional right now.
He does like to run the football because he has had the number one rushing offenses before. But he's also brought out the best of Russell Wilson.
Fling a ball?
What?
Did he go out there and run the ball? All he did is sound like a diagram of play that the players got to execute themselves. And sometimes they didn't execute the right play.
Momo.
So let's be fair.
Momo, I hate to say it. Momo.
The Tom Brady they played.
This shit you're talking is ass.
Tom Brady,
okay?
That was not the Tom Brady we knew years later. That wasn't like that. If he was this great coordinator, somebody else would have picked him up and he would have been better.
Momo, this shit you're talking is just ass. You see how he's got to leave now. You see that? I gotta do it. I'm sorry, people. I'll be right back. I gotta leave right now. Momo's commentary defense. There's no rivalry. We're superior. We're superior to y'all.
Y'all just 2 Super Bowl rings.
Well, I'm sorry, everybody. Cover your eyes on it. But that's the shit that Momo.
He needs to be worried about the Giants right now. He over here worried about the Cowboys and
we can beat the Giants. We gonna beat the Giants, putting 40 points on the Giants.
Giants are gonna crawl up and down your ass on Sunday.
Okay.
Yeah, Momo, you sitting there talking that shit, Juice. You need
Mike Zimmer already gave them the film to whoop Jaden Daniels' ass. You can say what you want to about Mike Zimmer. He got the film. He got the defense.
He
got the defense.
Lost to Cooper Rush, bro.
Like that, Jaden Daniels gonna be fine. Y'all think he's gonna have a sophomore slump, and it's sad to believe that you think this kid he gonna forget how to throw a football. Y'all forget this guy ain't a running quarterback. He could play in the pocket, outside the pocket, between the numbers. Y'all act like he's just new to the game. What the fuck?
He's garbage.
Oh shit!
Okay. Now you wish you had him.
He's the greatest quarterback since Joe Montana.
You take Dak over right now. I guarantee you would.
Dak better than Jaden Daniels, I can tell you.
I don't think so. I doubt that.
I give Dak a lot of shit, but Dak and the Cowboys don't beat that ass.
Hey, Walker, I guarantee you Dak can hit one time in that thigh and one of those legs, and he's going to limp off the field. Trust me on that one.
Okay, I'm just going to say, you did lose to Cooper Rush.
Oh, I don't care. Cooper Rush with the world champions. So he upgraded.
What?
He upgraded. He upgraded.
Cooper Rush is with the world champions.
He's with Baltimore, Momo. He's with Baltimore.
Oh, that's the Baltimore party going to win the Super Bowl.
No, he was with us when he lost.
Okay, I'm sorry. Momo absolutely knows nothing.
And I'm hoarse and I'm combobulated and all this stuff today. It's been one of those days.
Oh my God.
No, I forgot he was with the Ravens. But I'm just saying Cooper Rush is upgraded to the Baltimore Ravens because he's with a better team.
Oh my God.
He upgraded.
Gosh, dude.
You realize,
Leo, I don't realize why y'all got Sam Howell, because that's like a downgrade getting Sam Howell.
You realize Lamar Jackson only has one more playoff win than Dak Prescott, right?
Who?
Lamar Jackson only has one more playoff win than Dak Prescott, right?
But is he a better quarterback than Dak?
He shouldn't have gotten the MVP that year. It should have been Dak Prescott.
You know why they didn't want to give it to him?
Because it's the Dallas Cowboys.
Absolutely.
The hate is real.
Oh, the hate is definitely real. The hate is real about Jaden Daniels.
And we can see, oh man, he don't know shit in comparison to what Dak Prescott's gotten.
Well, what hate did Dak get?
Oh my God!
When he got mad at CD and gets Green Bay and all the other stuff, and he threw that pick six, staring down the receiver, and they pick sixed him. What was that about?
You know the funniest thing about you, Momo, is
I would laugh.
It's like your one season that was good against subpar teams.
It wasn't subpar teams. They get a check just like everybody else, Mark.
Bro, take a look at the quarterbacks the last 8 games you played.
Penix was pretty good. Penis is up.
You're right. Penis was real good. yeah. Penis was real good against us. Okay, come on, man. Cooper rushes. Who was you played against freaking Tennessee and all these other ass teams? Out of 10 million sperms, the guy was the fastest. Okay. What the hell? What the hell?
I get it.
Oh,
10
shit.
million.
Come on, Momo. See, the thing about you is funny is you've taken up one season and you act like you forgot the last 29 before it.
I was supposed to forget the last 29 seasons. I have a good season.
God.
What does that? What's going to remember 29? That's like being married for 30 years and then you break and you and your wife get divorced and you get a new honey. Why will I remember the hate and the bad? No, I'm going to remember the good.
If you were getting a divorce, then that means you'd be going to another team.
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying that why I will remember all the bad things. I'm gonna remember the good things.
Penis was real. Okay.
Y'all can hate on me all day. I don't care. I can say what I said. Now I'm taking it back. Since y'all want to jump on me, my prediction: Washington first. No. And now, and Dallas is supposed to be in second. Oh no, y'all in last place now because y'all just pissed me the fuck off tonight. I'm just tired of this. Penis was pretty good. Penis is up.
Who's replaying that shit? Okay, so I'm just follow me here for a second, Momo. So you beat the Giants twice. That's 2 of your wins. You did beat Cincinnati. That's one of your quality wins. You beat the Cardinals. They were a juggernaut. You beat Cleveland Browns. You beat the Carolina Panthers. You beat the Bears. You lost to Pittsburgh. You lost to Philly.
2 points.
You lost to Dallas one of those times. Okay, you beat
Dallas.
Okay, you beat Tennessee, New Orleans, Atlanta, and the last game of the season against the Cowboys, which was in doubt.
And I was at that game.
So I'm just looking at this and saying, what great team did you beat? Cincinnati and the Eagles are the only 2 quality wins that you had all last season.
I'm not going to get hysterical what I'm about to say.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
No, I ain't going to be calm about it. I'm just going to say this nicely. We only can beat the teams that's on the schedule. If that's on the schedule, Mark, we beat them.
Okay.
That's all you have to do.
But guess what?
I don't care.
The schedule this year is not those cupcakes like last year, bro.
I think
Momo say 55-23.
Personally, we going to beat Kansas City. I believe that.
Okay.
Oh, here we are. Back to I believe.
And
that defense are going to beat Kansas City.
Yeah, they're going
to run over Travis Kelce and get the Patrick Mahomes.
I think we're going to have an 11-win season, and I want y'all to come back, grovel to my foot, and beg and say I'm sorry.
Hey, Momo.
I doubt.
Don't stop believing.
Michael Peters is good.
I want to start singing. I believe I can fly.
Look, he made me laugh when he said he's gonna beat the Chiefs.
Oh shit!
I'm
Momo, you know I got my new clip for you now, buddy. Okay, we might have to retire your ass. Michael Peters is good.
I've just been over here just dying. This makes me so happy. I'm sorry. This is just hilarious.
Thank you, Kona. Kona said he think we're gonna have a good season. I don't know why everybody think, and the league think we're gonna have a good season because they are wrapping up and trying to beat us and trying to
Oh
defend against the
lordy.
greatest. I don't want to say the greatest, the up and coming, very good quarterback which is Jaden Daniels. You gotta like Jaden Daniels. And Nick was pretty good. Penis is up. Okay, okay.
You'll probably
You
squeak
can
on
play
him
that
by.
all day, Mark. That
That's
makes
not
you
me.
happy.
Listen,
That
that's
makes
not
you,
me. That's
huh?
Derek J.
Whoever's doing it, y'all can do that all day. But when we go 7-0,
Ooh.
I don't want to hear none of y'all. Y'all gotta beg me to stop. Cause I'm gonna be on the rant you never had before. I'm gonna be on the ultimate Momo's
Do it
rant.
again, Derek. Do it again.
Wait a minute. Like we haven't lived through Leo. Okay.
Not like Leo, not Leo rant. Mine's gonna be worse.
Leo's
I'm a one.
enjoying this right now.
Hey, my real
Leo's
name is Michael.
enjoying this
Thank
right
you.
now.
The Eagles have a better
I'm
chance
gonna
to go
make y'all
7-0.
life
30 Sanchez is
uncomfortable.
getting on a roll.
I'm gonna
here.
make your life, Mark, unbearable to hear.
Dirty Sanchez is coming
syllables
from
my
behind
name.
right now.
Can I
We
say
know what
Second
this?
unbearable
place.
is. We see it on clips now and then.
Can I say this? You know what the best thing is
What's
when
that?
Derek plays that clip is the look he gives after when he's playing it. Have you noticed his face when he's playing it? It's hilarious.
Oh my God, Jesse! Shout out to Jesse? In the community tab, go to the community tab. That's where the link is, buddy. Shout out to you, becoming a new channel member. Go to the community tab and click on the link there, and that's how you can get in the door. I meant to say Momo, no, not homo. That's not a joke. Meant to say Momo, not homo, and that's not a joke. Shout out to you, Dirty Sanchez. Dirty, hitting it. Dirty, did you get your shirts, man?
Mark.
Yes.
I mentioned you in a statement.
Uh-oh.
No, did mention Phoenix was pretty good. Penis is up. Continue.
Mark,
Continue. Y'all can keep playing it. Y'all can show my ass. Y'all can show my left thigh. Whatever y'all want to do. Y'all can mock my words. You gotta do everything y'all
Momo,
want.
nobody want to
Dirk,
see your
you can
butt
keep
get
playing that
cold.
because y'all. I'm not saying. I'm just saying what I said. I am a Washington fan. And I was supporting the Cowboys to come in second. But now, since y'all want to play games with me, I hope y'all lose.
Oh, no. No. We lost Momo rooting for us. Our season's over.
What are we going to do? Oh, no.
whoa, he just told on himself.
Okay.
I knew him. Their ass showing ass was in the closet. I knew it.
No,
you're so mean to me. Now I'm not going to root for you. Come on.
No, because at least I was going to root for you because I want Washington and Dallas to have that old Washington-Dallas rivalry.
Ooh.
I want some button heads. That's what made the NFC East good. Everybody was good. Everybody having like that. Philadelphia had that defense. Dallas had theirs. Washington had theirs. The Giants had theirs. I want everybody to blend. But now, y'all gonna come at me and make fun of me? Oh no!
Because we your friends, remember?
I can take the butt crack jokes. I can take the ass joke. Oh hell!
But not the penis ones.
No, sir. Y'all are pathetic Cowboy fans
Ooh.
on the past, and
I think he's gonna take his toys and go home.
Yeah, I'm take. Hey, what I'm saying to you, Mark. I don't even blame you now that watching that documentary because it's sad that Jerry and the rest of the Cowboy Nation is living in the past.
All right. Okay. So we've lost Momo. Everybody.
Hey Jay, you was up on here. You could have told me I was a fake in here. So now you get off of comments and talk about me? No.
The past 30 years.
Fuck your cowboy hat and everything that came along with it.
The past 30 years.
Hold up.
Only 9 teams.
Did we actually really piss you off?
Yes, you have.
Is your drought longer than ours?
Yes, it is.
Cricket.
I think it's like 1990. Okay. 1990, Chubb Rock
That's what
Joe.
I said, man.
Okay,
they won a Super Bowl with Mark Ripken. That's your best quarterback you've had the last 35 years.
No, no, it wasn't. It was
Lovely Linda in the house. What's up, Linda? You know, Momo, you know this is just jokes, bro. Okay,
I know it's jokes.
And if you're trying to be on, and if you're trying to be on YouTube, get used to it, man. Because I get roasted. Did you see how they treated me on Game Time Brian's podcast?
That was hilarious. That was hilarious.
And then to turn around, Jay Tuck's on there. Everybody's like, "Oh, Jay Tuck, man, I love your content." And stuff. I was wondering what you. I'm like, what the hell is this, man? They're literally going for my jugular and shit, man. They called me everything but a child of God and all that. Man, you're swinging from Dak Prescott's nuts. Admit it, he sucks. You're just a fan. I'm like, damn, what the hell's going on here?
Make it so bad, Mark. I thought it was funny, but when make it so bad, when they had Philly up there, they was too nice to Philly.
Yeah, kissing his ass.
Leo was kissing and grovel at his feet that day.
I don't know what it is, man, but everybody, look, I like to think that I'm a nice guy. I look out for people and everything else. Mark, I invite in my house, and I get a foot put in my ass on a daily basis.
Mark, I think what it was, your overall love for Dak, and you tech Dak over the top, and that's why you come off that way, Mark. I'm sorry you do. You do come off. You give Dak excuses. And I'm just.
You know what? The biggest excuse I can give him is Jerry Jones.
Jerry ain't throwing the football, Mark.
Dirty Sanchez has come from way back from behind, and that's a scary thing. Yeah, we do love you, bro. Just making it so, make it so easy. You make it so easy. Shout out to Dirty Sanchez.
But I'm just saying, Mark. You say things about Dak, how he ain't had no help, he ain't had this, he ain't had this, he ain't had that, and then he gets in the playoffs, he come out small. You make excuses for him, Mark. I'm just saying, I'm not here to rain on that parade.
Okay,
but damn it, Mark,
I'm still trying to figure out why
you put yourself
Leo
out there
has
for
been
that.
here for a half an hour and has not said a word. That's some crazy shit right there.
No, he did that last time, Mark. He did it for an hour before. So there's nothing new with him.
But what's been actually, you actually are very vocal this week as opposed to last week. Last week you were really quiet. It's like you and Leo have changed places.
Missed my moment. That was a perfect moment right there. Missed it.
What was that?
No, it was a pause.
A pause.
Every time it's a pause, I like to play the thing, but I missed
it. Michael Penis. Man, well, we played against some good teams. Michael Penis.
I might put that on my soundboard. No, but for real, if you're gonna be on YouTube, you're gonna have to like.
Oh yeah.
I had people on my second channel wishing me homeless.
Really?
It's a whole bunch of them too. So it happens.
Was it because some of the people they knew and the stuff you was putting up there, they might related to that person?
No, I did a video on my second channel about how people are living in storage units. And I try to make every video funny, so I find something to laugh about, and they assumed I was laughing at people for being homeless, so they wish me homeless. So
on a side note, I live in North Carolina. There was a person in the city I lived in, and they had a whole family in there. 3 kids, father, the mother, and 2 dogs living in a big ass storage unit.
Man, times are hard, man, and I'm sitting here looking at the price of everything, and especially the price of like real estate and things. We're getting to the point where people aren't going to be able to buy homes. It's like home ownership is going to be something of the past. You know, when you look at Wall Street, literally around here, as soon as a house goes on the market, you've got these real estate investors that are snatching them up, and it's like the price goes up like $10,000 every month, and this is out in the country.
Yeah, so so my wife, we looked at another home we want to buy, and the home was like it was like $400,000, and I was we were going to put it in, but then I decided not to do it. I don't want to spend a whole lot of money for a new home anymore. It's just so much comes with it. There's so much crap that comes with it. I'm in the state that's going up on taxes and all this property. They got taxes on every damn thing. On your pets.
But
I
here's
just
the
don't
thing,
think.
though.
Why
The rent ain't no better. Shit.
Yeah. Why you taxing me on a dog? They talking. They got legislation in North Carolina now taxing people for fish. Your fish that you got in your tank, they want to tax that shit.
Okay, all right. We got off base.
We off subject.
So the fish tax, okay.
Cowboys in last place. I meant that shit.
So in other words, don't go out your house smelling fishy.
I know, right?
Okay. You got some fish? No, I just have to clean up.
You want to call it Fishgate.
Oh, man, Fishgate. Okay. All right. Now, we've been listening to Momo, who says that our team is going to suck. Our coach is going to be the worst coach in history, and he's not going to be able to get in anybody's face. And we haven't heard anything from Leo. How are you guys feeling about this season, okay? Regardless of Micah Parsons and things, okay? You think we're going to have a decent season, or are we about to implode?
Out to.
That's the first thing he had to say, about to.
Oh, well, first off, hey, everybody, what's happening? How y'all doing?
What up, bro?
It was good. Hey, Thomas, how you doing? Loyal, what's good? Derek J. Hey, Aisha, Chris. What up, Battle? You know what I'm saying? Hey, Wade, I see you in there. Hallie, hey, Mama.
Okay, so Leo.
Yes, sir.
You're saying that there is no chance in hell for the Cowboys in 11 days.
Let me say this to you, Mark. You've pointed out a number of times, like everyone else, how I've just been sitting here listening, and I'm sitting here listening to Cowboys and Commander fans, argue about everything. Argue about everything other than y'all got a game in 11 days. They have a game in 14 days. Matter of fact, Momo's team has a divisional game against Aisha's team. You know what I'm saying? And all you hear him talking about is this delusional stuff and everything like that. Every time he says, I'm about to say something that's going to sound kind of crazy, he doesn't realize he's been saying things sounding kind of crazy.
Yeah.
It's like, wait a minute. He's just doubling down on the crazy.
And it's kind of creepy, too.
It is. Yeah, I'm just kind of like, and I'm sitting here, and you wonder why I look at y'all like y'all crazy. Because I'm just sitting here listening to this, and I'm going, Momo can't even tell you. Momo, Shiloh Sanders is a cornerback. I mean, a safety, not a corner.
He plays both. He plays both.
But he's in camp with Tampa Bay, all primarily just safety.
Yeah.
So y'all gonna pick him up?
Leo, he just got cut.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. Again, it's been fun because this is
need a safety.
Like you guys, as far as the Dallas fan base, you guys are in the midst of an 11-day long, slow walk to the gallows.
Oh,
I'm on the page that I'm on is I'm getting ready to. Well, first of all, we have to get our 53-man roster down packed, but then we're also preparing for week 1. You guys have to play the reigning Super Bowl champions on the night that they raise their banner, and you're arguing with this guy.
Let's be clear. I'm not suiting up.
Again,
okay, I'm not suiting up. So me arguing has nothing to do with my players.
Your focus isn't where it needs to be, Mark. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. You guys have some very real issues you got to take care of. I mean, like right now, the talk between Mafa and Blue. Who's going to run the rock? Who's going to hold the rock for you? Is your line going to be able to run? I mean, do you feel like you guys have actually gotten to the point where you can actually stop the run? With Diggs getting ready to come back, I think that you all are really delusional in thinking that George Pickens and CeeDee Lamb are just going to be running around the secondary like gazelles. It's not going to happen, but okay. But I just don't, I can't understand 11 days out from week 1, prime time on a Thursday night, banner night for your opponent. Boy. This is where you guys are, man. How far the mighty have fallen.
Dirty Sanchez, Momo's favorite holiday is Halloweeny.
Yeah, see what I'm saying? Yeah, look.
Oh, shit.
Even like in the chat and everything like that. Y'all got a game coming up, a real game, one that counts. Unless you all have just decided to just go ahead and forego week 1 because you're going to lose. I think it's just a matter of how bad. Because I don't think you guys. What it is I think you guys just don't want to be embarrassed.
I'm betting that if that this rant that you just had. If you lose, will be like when you guys lost and your boy had it on tape. Just remember that, Leo. Okay?
Why?
Remember, Leo. I got you. Are you coming to my house?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I think I know I am.
Eugene.
Yeah, it's just right now he's got some challenges, some personal challenges that he has to overcome.
Yeah, dealing with you.
Leo.
No, it's familial. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. What's up, Aisha?
How you feel about the Eagles picking up Sam Howell?
Well, I've maintained throughout the entire time I've been coming to this channel that competent quarter QB play is all I'm looking for my backups. So with Tanner McKee and Sam Howell, I'll just say this, Sam Howell's going to get a ring before Jaden Daniels. You know what I'm saying? So there you go. It's just. Again, competency. That's all I need. The dude was a starting quarterback in the NFC East for the Commanders, and, all I need him to do is just be competent. And mind you, he's our 3rd string quarterback. So, hold the fort down until Tanner McKee can come back from this finger thing going on or what have you. But I like where we are. We're in a really good place. You guys got to understand for the Philadelphia Eagles, our entire preseason training camp, everything has been primarily about, getting quality depth. We're returning 10 of 11 starters on offense. And a lot of the guys on our defense, we have a lot of guys on our defense who are in their 2nd year playing in the Vic Fangio defense. Now, you guys remember Vic Fangio took the Eagles defense from 26-1 last year. And so that's the record they broke the record for that significant of a jump. No team's defense has ever made that big of a jump. And so I think, and to be honest with you, I really do think that this defense is going to be better than last year's defense. Our linebacker room is stacked. Our defensive line is solid. We didn't do, Howie didn't do us any favors getting rid of CJ Gardner-Johnson, and we're starting, and he didn't do us any favors by letting Isaiah Rodgers go. But everywhere we have question marks, the thing that I draw comfort in is knowing that wherever there's a question mark, y'all know Howie's on the phone and watching the waiver wire to address those questions. So I'm good, and I like the fact that the Jacorian Bennett, who we brought in from the Raiders, he just needs a little more time. But I do believe that by week 2, he may end up being our DB2 opposite Quinyon Mitchell, and then Andrew Makuba, our 2nd-round draft pick. He looked good, but he's nursing a hamstring issue. And then Cooper DeJean, playing in the slot. So either Cooper or Quinon's going to be, covering CD. And if you look at the stats from last year, when CD played against Quinyon, he only had 4 or 5 catches, I think, 0 yard, not a whole lot of yards, and 0 touchdowns. So that Quintanamo Bay thing is real, Who
was quarterback?
Jalen Hurts.
No, for Cowboys. Who was the quarterback that game?
Wasn't it Cooper Rush?
Okay, I just checking.
Okay.
I understand. I understand what you're alluding to, but I think that Dak is regressing. Because it wasn't before Dak was when Dak went down with the hamstring, he was having a horrible season. It was really bad. No, him.
Okay,
I'm
1 second here. Wait, hold up. 1 second. Let me get one thing in here. I did a super chat goal here in the we ended up reaching the goal, so I got to take a shot. If we reach the next one, I got to take 2 shots. So here we go.
Hey, is the missus must not be
goal
home.
at 5?
The missus must not be
It's a
home.
short goal. We gotta put it at 15.
No,
Mark,
she's
the
at her
missus
sister's
must not
house
be home.
organizing stuff. So
that's why. Okay, yeah. But
Leo, now he's got his he
Yes,
shack
Allie.
now.
He
whenever- so he can
Don't
go
rat
in
me
there
out
if he
now.
wants to.
I'm sorry, Hallie. I missed all of that. Say that one more time.
I got
No, I said he's got his he shack now out there. All he needs is
the
a
thing he just
TV.
built. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, see, here's the thing. We will not be in that he shack. That's going to be Mark's real safe space. So when he's going through the ills of the season and stuff like that, what he'll do is he'll get up and he'll walk out the house.
Well, that's if I'm in the red brick house.
That's
at
if you're
the
at the red brick house. Yeah, you get to go over to the he shack.
If I'm at
and then you
home,
get to
I'll go
scream.
out by the fish pond.
There you go. Okay, yeah, and let the fish hear you scream. But this is I'm just enjoying listening to this. This is going to be a long. Oh man, this is going to be a terrible, terrible, terrible season for you guys. You know what I'm saying? I'm loving
Riot 215. I pretty much have not met a rum that I don't like. But if I'm going to drink a Bacardi, it's going to be Bacardi Oak Barrel. That's really good. One of my favorites is, I just took that shot and went straight to my head because I haven't drank it so long. Damn, it's Guatemalan rum. Jeez, why can't I think of it right now? I can go downstairs and get the bottle, but I like darker rums because they're smoother. They're like a sipping rum, okay, and so forth. My brain has gone blank.
I have a question for you, Mark, and for the rest of the people, folks here. Did you guys get a chance to go to the bird section and check out the footage of Eugene giving you the breakdown on Tyler Booker? He did it.
I didn't see that.
I could have swore I sent it to you.
No, I didn't see that.
Yeah, check your text messages because I sent it to you just and said, hey, Eugene did his breakdown on Tyler Booker. You know, and so if you guys go in the bird section, you know, I don't remember where how long ago it was, but it's one where you can see me and Eugene, and he actually goes over the film and everything, and talks about Tyler Booker and the things that he notices, footwork and everything like that. He gave him a good review. You know what I'm saying?
Has he talked to him yet himself, or just done the breakdown?
Well, he did. I think he did, but the thing is, Hallie, is that we were actually on the phone.
Shout out to Maximilli
talking about
running on the Eagles.
We were talking some business stuff or what have you. And he like Eugene was, you know, he was saying some stuff, and then Eugene was like, Mark is crashing out about something. I can't even remember what it was. I think it had something to do with Jerry. We were just laughing.
I'm always crashing out, man.
Yeah,
people love that. Okay.
Yeah, you know, like listen. And I said, I looked at Gene. I was like, yo, bro, you do know that you do realize like they all waiting on you to do your breakdown on Tyler Booker, you know. And he said, really? And I said, yeah, I promise. I said, dog, I need you to do this breakdown because I promised Mark and everybody on the channel that I would get you to at least take a look at the youngin and tell him what you think. And he was like, well, I'll do it right now, you know. And I was like, well, shit, hold on. Let me set up everything. Let me let me go live on the channel, and then you could do it right there. And he was like, okay. And sure enough, he did it, you know. And I could have swore, Mark, that I text you the link to that specific episode so that you could hear what Eugene had to say about Tyler and everything like that, particularly about his footwork and everything.
Here's what you have to understand is when I see Philly 500, when I see Leo, when I see Momo's, I ignore that shit. It's like, oh, here they come. They're getting ready to tell me how stupid we are. But actually, it's the last thing you sent me. Leo and Eugene bring all the birds. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I'll check that out.
Yeah, and you know, there's film on there too. You know what I'm saying? You know, so you guys can actually get a more comprehensive. It just adds a little color to just saying he's good. You know, and so he pointed out things about his shoulders and how far up the field he should be rather than this and everything like that. So I said to him, I thanked them for it because I was like, look, I know they give me shit all the time. I'm on that channel and everything like that. But truth be told, I did promise them that I would at least get you to do this for me, because they really want to know what you think, particularly after you let them all know that you actually know the kid, And so he was like, okay, no problem, man. He was like, my bad, bro. I'll take care of it right now. And so he did it, And so that particular episode of the bird section, the one you see us talking, that's the one that has the breakdown from on the position on Comic Booker for you guys, okay? And while you're there, please like that video, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to the bird section.
It's
That's my little shameless plug. Yeah, so he did. I thought it was good. I learned a lot. I keep trying to tell y'all. I know people laugh at me because they like when Eugene's on, Leo's quiet, and it's like, yeah, because y'all don't get him. I want y'all to get him the way I get him. You know what I'm saying? And if I'm talking, you're not getting that, and that's what I really want because it adds a different dynamic. It's so much fun, and there are things that I don't think about until coming from players. That's what I like about Mark as well, because when you take away all the fandom stuff and everything like that, every now and again Mark could give you something that you wouldn't know unless you actually played the position, you know what I'm saying, and the things that someone on the offensive line would have to deal with. And those are those little anecdote things that I appreciate the most, you know what I'm saying, when they tell you things.
Yeah, okay.
I had an opportunity, Mark, like a year ago. We were hanging out, and I had an opportunity to talk to Xavier Rhodes, and that was my chance to ask him. I was like, "So what happened?"
Damn, if I had your friends, I'd throw mine away,
bro. No, listen, I did tell Eugene. I said, "Bruh," I was like, Mark's wife used to work for the United Way, and would you believe this dude has been exposed to so many people? It's ridiculous, and you wouldn't know it unless a story comes up that reminds him of something, and then it'll come out. And then you're like,
I tell you what, I've been to. We did two commercials at actually the Ravens practice center. One with Ray Lewis and one with Steve Smith Jr.
Damn.
I have literally been inside of NovaCare. Is it NovaCare Center?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a picture. I literally have a picture of Joe Boo looking into the locker room from 2012 at NovaCare. Yeah,
really,
from way back in the day. Yeah, I've done some really cool stuff. But,
Mark, I really think for me, and maybe it's just because I'm I can appreciate because I'm older. Maybe I could just appreciate these stories that you have and everything like that. But I mean, damn, dog, the Roger Starbuck story did me in, because again, I understand the magnitude of that chance meeting and what it would mean for someone like a Cowboys fan. And again, listen, Mark, he put me on Eugene went to college with Jarrett Green, who's Darryl Green's son, and
Chris Long too, right?
Yeah, and Chris Long.
Yeah.
I had an opportunity to meet Mr. Green, you know what I'm saying? And the first time I met him, I told him, I was like, Jared was laughing because I was like, this is not a joyous occasion for me. You've been the author of some terrible moments for me and everything like that, and so he was laughing at me. But once you get past all that, you know what I'm saying? Solid man, good man, you know what I'm saying? Did right by his family, does right. He's really good friends with Tony Dorsett, you know what I'm saying? And talked about and there's some challenges that Tony Dorsett is dealing with now.
Yeah,
and
he's
lo and behold, Darryl Green is helping him, trying to help him navigate those things as well. And so being able to get those little non-public type of conversations and things like that, it makes you appreciate the whole thing, so that's my story and I'm sticking with it.
All right, Well, let's get some other people in here because, like Randy McIntyre, aka Randy White. What you doing today, Randy? How you doing today?
Hey, Mark, how you doing?
I'm doing great, man. Disgusted, man. Waiting for Jerry Jones to get this shit done.
I'm just tired of all this crap with Jerry and Micah. They need to get this by them because we're fixing to play the most important game of the year, and they're playing these games. I don't understand.
What do you think about the digs, though, Randy?
Look, just go ahead and just forget about week 1 because it's not going to happen. I know you guys.
I'm gonna say this. We're not going in there thinking that y'all are the greatest thing on earth. We're going in there to play a football game, and any given Sunday, it could happen.
And
I'm
you know what,
telling
Randy? I agree with you.
Or Thursday.
For you, you're playing on a Thursday, and it's not any given Thursday. So that Thursday, September 4th,
I disagree with you.
Every bird has its day.
It's a division game.
It won't be September 4th.
Jamie Foxx and them played on a Thursday too.
No. Y'all about to get y'all asses whooped, especially with this whole.
I wouldn't bet on it.
Listen,
I wouldn't bet on it.
All I know is y'all gonna get y'all asses kicked, and you need it. I think you need it, especially if Micah's not playing. Y'all need to lose that game.
I have a question for you, Leo.
Sure.
I have a question for you.
Sure.
What happens if we beat you? What are you going to say then?
We're 0-1.
No, you're going to say, well, y'all won this one, but you're not going to win in the playoffs.
That's exactly what
you'll say. We can't win no matter what. Here's the thing. We can't win.
We already lost. Even if we win, we lost.
That's what I'm saying. You're right, Loyal.
They're going to say, they just had the Eagles weren't ready. They're just
it was a fluke.
Yeah.
I want to see if you lose, Leo, I want to see if you can back that ass up and see if you can say, "Oh,
you guys hear me?"
Yeah, we can hear you.
I got to say one thing. I see Jesse. He's in the weeds over there. He's hiding in the weeds.
Yeah, I've been trying to get down here like crazy. I wanted some Momo, but he took off on me running.
Momo's right there.
Yeah, Momo.
Momo's right here.
Momo has not said one thing about week 1. Jesse, Momo has not said one thing about week 1. He can't tell you anything about his team other than Jaden Daniels.
He can talk about Michael Penis.
They're gonna be 7-0.
Like Jesse, I already called it. I said that I really do believe that I think the Giants are going to beat the Commanders.
Jesse, I know we're going to beat that.
Yeah, I think so too. I don't think that they've done enough to help Jaden Daniels.
There's something, but you don't want me to comment on what you said.
They don't. They didn't do enough to help him, and they still haven't gotten Terry McLaurin signed
too many times. You said y'all gonna be you go in the weeds. We gonna beat you. And I said
we out of the weeds now, Momo. We out of the weeds. We coming.
Okay, then wait for this 48-point burger on your ass. So let's get ready for it.
If you build it, they will come.
I'll be nice. No, I won't. Did you sign Scary yet?
No.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. They're gonna throw one receiver.
But y'all act like
right now, Jesse. You're in the field of dreams, aren't you?
Have you guys realized that Momo has not even?
Okay. Hold on. One at a time. One at a time.
It's starting to sound like Charlie Brown's teacher.
Yeah.
Have you guys realized that Momo has not even mentioned one word about the fact that they traded away Brian Robinson?
Worry about your Eagles. Me and Jesse are talking about the damn Giants.
Momo, did you say ass?
This many times before.
Damn Giants.
Yeah.
Jesse go back and forth.
Mr. Demon for you.
Did Momo say ass? He's got to leave now. Look, you see that? Oh, I just got him on black. Oh, wait a minute. I'll be right back. I got to leave right now. See how them Commander fans are? Oh, there's no rivalry. Momo, did you say ass?
Listen, they traded away Brian Robinson.
Yes, because they didn't need him.
You ain't like Scary, right? You ain't gonna be Scary, right? You just said it.
Brian, okay, hold on. Leo, can I say something? Can I really say something? I would like to have the floor right now about that Brian Robinson, getting rid of Brian Robinson. Robinson never got the years he was with us. He only averaged close to between 700 to 800 some odd yards a season. He never got over 1,000.
This is true.
He never got it over 1,000. And then hold on. Robinson he will peak, then he will disappear. Peak and disappear. He have a few good games, and then the other games you couldn't see him. So they had another running back come in that was better. I'm good with that. I'm good with the trade. Stop worrying about your thing. You need to concentrate on Dallas. And for Dallas,
I'm concentrating on you,
Momo.
Momo. I'm concentrating on you, Momo. Bye. See?
There you go,
See,
Jesse.
gone with the wind.
There you go, Jesse. There you go.
You wanted some teeth? You found the right one.
I'm out the weeds, Jesse. I'm out the weeds, Jesse.
Been out the weeds, man.
I'm out the weeds. I'm telling you, that sorry ass
Derek, all I gotta do is nudge him.
wannabe Sierra Marion quarterback Russell Wilson is not beating us because he gonna throw 2 pick sixes because he ain't that good. Stop.
And your quarterback gonna end up
Russell Wilson
your quarterback gonna have a bad case of hemorrhoids when you put him on his ass so many damn time.
Come on,
and they'll probably run 3 touchdowns on your damn defense with no defense.
Chris,
that's week 1. That's week 1's trash talking. Let them go. Let them two go. They got to deal with each other week 1. This is fun.
Phoenix was pretty good. Phoenix is up.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Just let them go. Lord, you'll see how I triggered him. You know what I'm saying? See how he triggered?
You ain't gonna trigger me, Leo. I've been triggered. And don't worry.
Not you, Jesse. I'm not talking about you. I said Momo's triggered. You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm not triggered.
Yeah, I served him up. Jesse, this is the alley-oop. I served him up. Now dunk his ass.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Momo shish kebab to me. All quiet now.
And what's interesting is that you gotta
keep that same face. That same face when we go ahead and commence to whoop your ass.
Up ass. See?
And then it's gone again.
Jesse, listen. It's interesting listening to a delusional Commanders fan calling other Commanders fans delusional.
You got the right Giant fan.
You know, this is where they
I'll talk to y'all guys later.
Peace out. Hey, Momo, love you, man.
Hey, it's okay. It's okay.
Nail in the coffin.
Yeah, you know, Jesse, that's a win for y'all week 1. You and Aisha, y'all got that. I think we'll be tied for first place in the division. We'll be first. Yeah, we'll be tied for first place come that following Sunday. Because I think you guys have way too many question marks and issues going on to be. It's just a matter of how bad y'all going to get beat. That's all. And I know you guys don't want to get embarrassed.
You know, I'm gonna go ahead and say, like Dak Prescott said, I think last year, I don't really listen to what Jerry Jones says. Okay, you know what I mean? You understand what Jerry Jones is about. It's about making that team in the news and the headlines, and quite frankly, the players in a way benefit from it. You know, Dak Prescott didn't get more endorsements because, you know, Jerry Jones wasn't silent. You know, they all recognize this is all part of being a Dallas Cowboy. If you want to be here, you got to accept the noise and understand everybody is paying attention to everything you do, which can be a good thing. And as far as this thing goes, if anything, the fact that people overlooked, oh my God, it's like David and Goliath. Goliath looked at David like, look at this little mother humper here. He ain't got no chance. And all of a sudden, boom, he's down. So you can overlook if you want to. The NFL, every game will come down to about 5 plays. I don't care if it's a 1-point victory or a blowout. 5 plays can determine a victory. And you don't know what you don't know.
Well, I know one thing. Come September 4th, it's a wrap. You know, that I do know. And answer me this. What's the plan at running back? Because, you know, I know Jadon Blue is nursing a ankle.
Actually, I think Phil Maffa is actually a better back.
They said Williams is going to be week 1 starter.
Javonte Williams, they've kind of kept him in bubble wrap. They have not used him in preseason.
I'm just going to say this, Leo.
And Miles Sanders will probably be cut.
I mean, you guys are favored to win. You guys got all the momentum going. You won the Super Bowl. But just remember the last 2 times we played the teams that won the Super Bowl, we took the Tampa Bay game to the wire, and we beat the Giants. That's all I'm going to say.
Well, here's something. I'll say something. I'll give you something to hold on to, okay? And you guys can check the history books and stuff like that. But more so than not, the one who wins the home opener, the Eagles home opener, likely goes to the Super Bowl. And if you check their records and see who we've played week 1, a lot of those teams have actually gone on to win the Super Bowl in years past.
So you're telling me if the Cowboys will win, they're going to the Super Bowl? Is that what you're trying to tell me?
No, I said I wanted to give you guys something to hold on to. I'm trying to, okay. Because here's the thing, you all have been set up. You all have been set up.
What? Wait a minute. How have I been set up? I said I think the Cowboys are waving the white flag for week 1.
Talk to y'all later.
All right, later.
Bye, Loyal.
You know, we heard that from Momo about 5 minutes ago, and he's back.
Oh, he wants some more.
Listen.
Momo, I was saying as you were leaving, love you, man. Peace out.
Back, Mo. Sorry. Good song.
I have to check out this park.
Listen, if we lose that game, we'll just be 0-1. But Mark, come on, man. You know how we I'm not saying that's the case, but when is it that big of a fluke if we lose? Hasn't that happened before? Haven't we starting off the beginning of the season pretty?
Yeah, you do. You start off slow.
Yeah, so it's like it's not look, the Dallas Cowboys is not the flex y'all think you are. That's all. It's not. It's beating you guys is not a quality win. You guys aren't a quality team, and it's only and the reason why you're not a quality team is because your owner is doing some shiesty shit and just flat out lying. You know the way he's talking about
shove it up his ass.
David Muguleta, like
maybe he was hoping that somebody would shove something up his ass. I don't know.
You know what? That Netflix movie didn't do y'all any favors.
Oh, I agree. I've not watched it. It's not a movie. I think it's a series.
Okay, yeah, the special, yeah, whatever. It didn't do that. It didn't do the team any favors, and it didn't do all it did was just educate or update the lessons. But
see, you know, I'm going to explain to you something here that you have to understand. What Jerry Jones is doing, whether you like it or not, is taking the NFL to the next level. He recognizes that the regular networks are dying. Yeah. We've got the television contract that is going to come up in 2029. The docuseries, maybe it's just the Cowboys because they're the Dallas Cowboys, but that's another way to get deeper in bed with these streaming companies. Because in 2029, it is going to be a free-for-all for all these streaming companies to get a piece of that NFL. And so that's where Jerry Jones, he understands it, you know.
Well,
I've got,
you know what?
But wait, I've got Micah Parsons, who is probably the biggest player in of course, with Bleacher Report and stuff, who's a streamer, right? Yep. We got, the Dallas Cowboys that are drama, and everybody is going to freaking YouTube. This is all about evolving the brand.
Mark, let's take an even deeper dive into that whole thought process. I wish Walker Wade was still here, because and the reason why is because he's in market. It's not just what he has done for the NFL and everything like that, but look at what he's done for Dallas. Okay, isn't he bringing Formula One there? Isn't he
World Cup soccer?
Yeah, World Cup soccer. Isn't he
Tyson and Paul?
Jake Paul and Mike Tyson. You know what I'm saying? So this dude is he's the greatest carnival barker there is. You know what I'm saying? And so his influence is well beyond just the NFL. The NFL is just a jumping off point for him when it comes to bringing other things and the other, the ideas of these things into Dallas. So those are the things that make him, one, the most powerful owner out of all 32.
Now understand. Now here's the other part that he's doing. He is taking the shot at the agents and these contracts for the rest of the owners too. This is about trying to bust the agents, because David M is the one who did like Deshaun Watson's. He was one for Jalen Ramsey and everything else. And the NFL does not want to do these guaranteed contracts. And so Jerry Jones right now, while the NFLPA doesn't have a president, he's got his sights on here using his influence to try and make the agent look like the bad guy. Oh, me and Micah, we had a deal, but then the agent just got in the way, and they don't deal with the player if there's an issue. If something happens with Micah, he's nowhere to be found. He is trying to trash the system that's out there.
Now, the part that's the part that I think a lot of people are not really paying attention to is the rise of the content creators. Because when I look at it, and this is, I'm jumping off a conversation, I'm piggybacking on a conversation I had with Eugene the other night, and we were talking about this, and I kept saying, bro, what's interesting, and I'm gonna tell you how we got there, because Eugene was like, oh snap, Mark has 150,000 subscribers and this, that, and 100 something thousand subscribers and da 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 da. And I was like, yeah, man. And I said, I think the crazy part is that people are listening to these talking pundits on ESPN, NFL Network, and all this other stuff, and they're getting sick of it. You know what I'm saying?
Well, here's the thing, though. But no, think about it,
breed, Leo. It's a dying breed.
It is a dying breed.
They come to the content creators because the content creators come off as a breath of fresh air. They say things the way that they would say it. They speak. They see the same things they're seeing. Here's
the funny thing. Here's the funniest thing to me was, it was like a realization that ESPN is like a newspaper now.
Yeah,
because Monday morning it was First Take. It was Micah Parsons laying out on the. That was just this weekend, but everything that they brought up, I had done a video the day before. And it's interesting. See, people don't realize, where did Jerry Jones go to do all these interviews? He went to Micah Parsons. Michael Irvin, and did it on his podcast. Stephen A. Smith on his podcast. He didn't go to ESPN. He didn't go to FS1. He recognizes this is the future, and this is where the NFL needs to stake their claim and hitch their wagons to those for the greater future.
Mark, he totally bypassed
all of
he has an interest in.
Exactly.
That he has an ownership interest in.
Yes.
And that's the part, and I think that's the thing that a lot of people are, you got to get people to look 2 and 3 steps beyond what's in front of their faces. And so I'm sitting there because, like, I was telling Eugene, I was like, I'm gonna tell you what I told him. I said, Eugene, I'm gonna tell you what did me in. I was like, Mark went to Dallas, right? And for the game against the Eagles and everything, and went to a Walmart or some store or whatever, and found his chicken being sold. And I was like, and I told him, I said, bruh, you know what I'm saying? Somebody in that office, in that front office in Dallas is watching you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They're watching you and they're stealing your ideas. You know what I'm saying? These T-shirts that the missus keeps making for you and everything like that, guaranteed that's going to be, you're going to find it sold in some store or whatever, because you're going to say something that's going to get people riled up, and then before you know it, you're going to have these, I want whatever the saying may be or what have you, it's going to be a T-shirt. So I really think that these people are, I think that the talking heads, the powers that be in the NFL, I think they've underestimated or not even paying enough attention to the rise of the content creators. And it's just, and I think this season, you're going to see an even bigger jump in subscriptions. You're going to see a bigger jump in
it, because they're all coming to, their platforms are dying out.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Look,
and see,
they brought Rich Eisen back.
Yeah, but here's the thing.
Shannon Sharp.
It's the weekend. We had the Cowboys situation. Micah Parsons sleeping on a bench. That's what they're going to be talking tomorrow morning and Get Up. What happened over the weekend? That's old freaking news now.
Yeah.
That is the same thing a newspaper is. See?
Yeah.
ESPN we got Sports Center 11 o'clock tonight. You ain't got to wait till tomorrow morning when your newspaper comes out. We got it right now. Well, guess what? You guys have now become the newspapers.
Yeah, I agree with that. Listen, Jerry said it. This is
the only way they can.
24-hour, 365-day living, breathing thing.
That's the only way they're going to be able to compete is if they have the same thing. Like they have the people who work for ESPN up and ready to make a video when news breaks.
Yeah.
It's going to be hard to do that.
Well, they're beginning to actually. They're coming up with the new ESPN app, which is supposed to be everything ESPN in one place. So
on the app.
But that's not necessarily. Does that mean that Stephen A. Smith is going to be on call 24 hours a day to bust it? Because sometimes I've literally gone to bed and found out something's broken. And I'm going to, go ahead and put a shirt on and go ahead and give you a video right now about it.
Yeah.
Chris McClure, I do support you. Appreciate that, Chris. Thank you so much. So, yeah, it's been kind of crazy. I got to say that it's crazy how this has evolved because when we first started doing, I can't remember if it was 21 or 20, we started doing this members call-in show. And it originally was for an hour. So somehow it kind of got to an hour and a half and then 2 hours. And now we are kind of last week was 2.5 hours.
You were 3 hours last week.
Was it 3 hours?
Oh, y'all wait for me to smoke Momo.
Damn. Yeah. So we'll definitely at least go for 2.5 hours, but it's amazing how this has kind of grown. And I appreciate everybody that's in here. So if we listen to Leo, we've got no chance in hell.
Right.
Okay. If we listen to Momo, our coach is going to be one and done, and we are just going to be the worst team in the NFL. And he is no longer rooting for the Cowboys to be in second place. Okay, so I'm assuming
for the Giants now.
He wants the Giants. So Aisha, he's now your baby. Okay.
Listen, Momo still has to reconcile with the fact that they haven't done enough. And he's unable to express what enough is. You understand what I'm saying? It's like that type of delusion is a lot crazier than listening to Dallas fans.
Okay.
Delusion.
Well, what's crazier is JD Sports with the super chat. Cowboys had a solid offseason, signed a bunch of first round picks, hoping to hit on one of them. Pickens. Diggs back, Dak is to carry them. That's okay. Shout out to you. And I think we're only.
And they haven't signed their best player, one of their best players yet.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's the only thing.
That's the thing that's the killer.
But
I'm telling you, he will be signed before it, and it'll be like a shot in the arm.
That's
the adrenaline shot.
Yeah. Yeah.
This might be a tactic. Michael uses most of his energy doing training camp.
Yeah.
Maybe you want to sit him down for training camp.
Yeah, so he doesn't hurt himself or anybody else.
Mark, I'm telling you, he's going to get hit. He's going to get signed on banner night just to spite the Eagles. Watch.
There you go. Oh, conspiracy theory. Steal the thunder.
Like, you think that him getting signed on banner night is going to steal the thunder of the Philadelphia Eagles?
Yes.
It might. Well, look,
Friday morning, that's the first thing they're going to talk about before they talk about the game.
Okay. I get what you're saying. All right,
You're world champions.
Jerry moment, Leo.
Okay, they talk about the Eagles. They talk about the Eagles this much.
Yeah,
they talk about the Cowboys this much. Okay.
Yeah. I here's the thing. I'm not interested in headlines. I'm not interested in articles. I'm only interested in getting a win.
Yeah,
that's the main thing. The main thing.
You gotta wait till
if all they do is talk about you, if they never say anything about us raising the banner, if they never show a clip and all they do is talk about you guys, that's fine. I just want the win. Okay, I don't care about the stats. The only stat that matters to me is, did we win? That's it. And is everybody healthy? Because we have some, again, we have some things that we have to work out ourselves. You know what I'm saying? AJ's still nursing somewhat of a hamstring.
Secondary.
Kevin said y'all going 17-0.
Oh shit. Okay.
Oh,
I like this. Okay, hold up.
Kevin,
Wait, breaking news. Da-da-da. Okay. Trayvon Diggs' profile picture was just changed, and it's now him and Micah on it.
That means Micah's going to play.
Yeah. That's what I think that means.
Yeah.
Diggs' profile picture on X is him and Micah together.
Yeah.
Aren't they best friends anyway?
They are now. They've gone through some shit together.
Well, I mean, I'll say this: the fact that he passed his physical, he's a full go. You know, in my opinion, the things that they were saying about him.
They owe him an apology.
The fact that he did this, it should warrant them at least. Hey, you might want to think about giving that man back his $500,000 that you took from him.
But here's the thing. Now, you weren't here, I don't think, when I was talking about it. But if you remember, back in February, the players did like a poll on their teams, okay, and rating the treatment of family, the food and dining area,
the report card,
the report card, right?
Yeah.
For the Cowboys, everything was an A or B, with the exception of the training room got a 27th, a C, and the training staff got a C, which was 30th. So. You remember some years back where Cleveland people kept getting MRSA virus? I mean, MRSA infections from the training room and stuff. And so you have to wonder if Diggs is kind of like saying, you know what, the training staff here is booty. I'm going to do my own shit. Fuck y'all.
Hold on. How you pronounce that name in the chat? Bree guy or Bry guy?
Bry guy.
He said Eagles fans probably put it on their job application that the Eagles won the Super Bowl last year.
Wow.
There's 2 super chats, Mark.
I missed 2. What?
Put it on.
Guys, I have stage.
You got Dirty
Sanchez. If I can
Sanchez.
give, you can too.
And Dirty Sanchez
Shout
has
out
one
to-
up there
yeah.
too.
Christopher McClure. Hey, Christopher, did you like the shirt, buddy?
Sanchez wants another shirt.
What I want to say,
He got 3. Well, did you get your package, Dirty Sanchez? Did you get your package? I got the stuff in there for you to squeeze too. The squeeze stars. No, he's got some of those squeeze stars, and he's got.
Handle with care, Mark. Handle with care.
He's got a whole wardrobe for Miss Tracy.
Look who you talking to. You know what I'm saying? Look. You know, I want you all to know.
If Jerry farts in a box, it will steal the thunder for the Eagles banner night.
That's fine. That's fine. I don't care. All I care about on banner night is, did we get the win? I just want the win. That's all I care about. I don't care about anything else. I don't care about them raising the banner. I don't care about none of that stuff. We're trying to. We're it's the first
Christina
step
Johnson in the house
of 17 to get to the Super Bowl.
Of course,
Miss Johnson.
God forbid you lose. It's a win-win situation for me. I get to have some fun, regardless.
Here's the thing. All I care, the main thing being the main thing, the win. That's it. I don't give a damn about anything else. You know what I'm saying? And again, are we addressing the things what are we doing today that's going to make our team better? You know what I'm saying? What are we doing? Like, is there someone who's not playing up to the standard that we set for the team? You know, is there someone else out there? You know, I don't even, Mark, and you know this, we don't even trust what the initial 53-man roster will turn out to be, because a lot of those guys may not even be on the team. Because as the waiver wire starts to come across and everything like that, they may cut guys. You know, either way, you know, things change. You don't know that everybody that's in the building right now in Arlington, that ain't, I'm sorry, wherever the hell the star is or what have you, that ain't the same people that's going to be there come week 1. You don't know who else is out there. You know what I'm saying? So
Leo, I got a question.
Yeah.
Who is it that you may be worried about that may be cut from y'all's team that you don't want to get rid of?
Bingo.
Ooh. Okay, so I really wouldn't. I really like Anais Smith, the wide receiver. You know what I'm saying? And there's a very real possibility he may. But given the injury to Johnny Wilson, you know, that may and his ability to return punts is a big thing. So he may get on there, but then he may not. I really like Matt McWilliams. I like Matt McWilliams. You know, he's a youngin who's, you know, trying to make noise.
What's up, Candy?
You know,
welcome.
in the DB room on the secondary. And I'm trying to think who else is there. I'm not worried about losing Keely Ringo or Eli Ricks.
Because they suck.
They haven't really separated themselves. You know what I'm saying? But again, I do think that us bringing in Ja'Cory Bennett, I think he just needs a little more time because the kid just got there, so he doesn't know anything about Philly. He doesn't know about where he's living at. Got to get his family settled, and I think he just needs a little bit more time with the playbook. But I think he'll be the starting DB at least by week 2. So it's at this point, Hallie, what the Philadelphia Eagles are just doing is it's all about quality depth. Do we have a lot good on good? And so I think those are Anais Smith, Matt McWilliams, and Hinton on the offensive line, but I also have as much faith in Jeff Stoutland. I have the same kind of faith in Jeff Stoutland that I have in Howie Roseman.
I'm sorry,
through Stoutland,
you're putting me to sleep, man.
You're an idiot.
See, Mark, how you're playing us week 1?
Y'all know y'all can't ask Leo a question. You can't ask Leo a question. You gotta just let him. You can't ask him a question.
I was just interested.
You ask him a question.
The last thing I want to hear is about the Eagles' depth. Okay.
Why you got to play us? Why wouldn't you want to?
Because I'm jealous as hell. Because you have depth. Okay.
At least you admitted it.
Oh,
that's the first roll to recovery. Admitting that there's a problem. I get it. I get it. Just understand this.
We went from Momo blovating. Okay. You know what's weird? I just realized this. Momo went off the first half of the broadcast. Now, is Momo still here? See, look.
He got smoked. I made him go bye-bye.
Oh, okay. But now we got Leo taking up all the oxygen in the room. We can't breathe in here in our own stream. Now, here's the thing that's funny is Momo said he went on a Commander's channel, okay, and he said he'll never go back because they're delusional. And I'm like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. That's your people. So why are you here? Christopher,
Because
I can too. Shout out to Sugar Daddy.
Like, woohoo. This is what it looks like to be a winner in the modern era. You guys don't realize this, but when you win in the modern era, because all your wins come from the late 1900s and they predate the internet.
Lord.
But in today's
have you passed us yet, bro? Have you passed us? Have you passed us?
We will.
Have you passed us? Then
no, we have not. No, we have not. I don't know what to do with that, Mark. Was that rip supposed to hurt me?
Leo,
it doesn't.
If we are so bad, and I hate to pull these out, you should have passed us at least, bro. You should at least passed us by now.
We will.
You talk about the dominance of 20 years. I'm just saying, you should have passed us.
I told you.
We've got the worst front office in the NFL, bro. We suck ass.
Yeah,
you should have passed us.
Yeah.
Is that all you got to say?
Mark, yeah. Mark, answer me.
You know what? When the Dallas Cowboys beat you in your house, I'm telling you, I'm coming to your house. You think I'm bullshitting?
No, Mark, I'm gonna be there.
Listen, I will. I'm serious.
Mark, I'm gonna be there.
I will be there.
No, I will be there.
Okay? I will take the 4-hour drive to your house. Okay?
He gonna leave you and go to your house.
Yeah, I forgot.
Right.
I forgot. You're gonna be at my house. Okay. I forgot you said you're coming.
Over there.
Oh,
Mark,
shit.
Derek, you heard me keep telling him, Mark, but I'm gonna be there. Like, why would you? Thank you, Derek. See,
I'm gonna drive
put
to your
a note on your door. Mark was here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to your house and say this is now the Cowboys' house. I'm gonna TP your house and spray paint it Cowboy.
I was gonna say he's gonna put some cowboy stuff on your house while you're waiting on his house.
How about them Cowboys? Oh shit!
I just want you all to know that because I did this video not too long ago, and I was talking about what it's like dealing with Cowboy fans in today's day, and understanding that you guys don't realize that you can actually, what you can do today that you couldn't do back when y'all were winning Super Bowls is today as a fan, I can plant myself like I've done here in the middle of Cowboys fandom, and I can talk my shit. You couldn't do that when you guys were winning Super Bowls. And
Dirty
the problem with that is
it took us 30 years to get 5. We haven't gotten another one in 30 years. What's holding you up, Eagles?
Okay. Anywho,
Technological times does not count.
No, Chris. I said what it's like to win in the modern era.
I can relate, Leo.
You know what I'm saying? Jesse knows exactly what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? And because
so
he's
are you trying to say I was back in dinosaur days or some shit?
No, late 1900s.
Oh,
the late 1900s.
Oh, because see, I always thought the modern era of football.
I don't care what you.
I thought the modern era of football was the beginning of the Super Bowl era.
In the 90s, music was better.
Yep,
rap was definitely better.
TV was better.
Yeah, I agree with you on that.
Hey, actually, talking to a woman and going on a date was definitely better instead of these text message bullshit.
We had better presidents back then.
Yeah, better presidents in the 90s too.
Didn't have to worry about locking up our house. Shit.
Used to take our ladies dancing.
No social media.
Yep.
You know what our social media was? Sitting outside with our bicycle outside, having a conversation with everybody, man. That was our social media.
Corner.
That's right, man.
Corner.
Cruising.
Yep, out on the asphalt basketball court with the broken glass and shit on it.
Yep.
That was our social media.
I just want to say, shout out to Leo Bridgewater Jr. Happy birthday, son. Mark, I moved him. He's moved into his dorm room last Sunday.
So
yeah, I'm a parent of a college student.
Bow wow.
The party, Leo.
How many kids you got home?
See you, son.
Still at home, Leo?
Granddaddy Leo.
How many kids do you still have at home?
I only have the 9-year-old, and shout out to him because he just completed his weapons training and now he's started off on his trials for his black belt. So he's got, he's ready to kick your ass. Competitive martial arts. Yeah,
crazy. Give me a Ninja Turtle wearing green.
Listen, I know I'm the veteran in the house and have served in the military and everything like that. But this whole thing with martial arts and my son, that's not me.
Leo, your son is named after you?
My oldest is named after me. Yeah.
Leo said, congratulations. He just moved into his dorm room. They said, how does it feel to be a granddad, Leo? Good gracious.
No.
Already put
I ain't there yet. No.
Hey, Leo, watch Animal House. You'll know.
Oh, I remember Animal House with John Belushi. Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
Kevin Bacon.
Hey, I went to an HBCU, so I really know how it goes down.
Oh yeah. I forgot about the chat line, or we call
800, 900 numbers.
Yeah, sure about that.
Yeah. I gotta go, everybody.
Bye, Howie. Shout out to
See you
Howie.
later.
So we're still Sunday next week.
Saturday.
So you moved to. So
I'll let you guys know later on in the week, but we'll probably move to Saturday.
Well, you got my email, Mark, so let me know. I'll hop on.
Okay, but yeah, because Sunday we'll be knee deep in games.
So when do you guys turn the page and actually just start talking about just football?
Well, not next Sunday. Right?
I've been trying to do that, but then you get Momo in here bloviating about his team and how Jalen Daniels is the greatest quarterback since Joe Montana. Okay, and that he is not going to have the sophomore slump, and that Dan Quinn is the greatest quarterback. I mean, coach of all time.
Him, Mark.
Okay,
we all have tried to warn him about that.
Mark, just call me in Weapon X. I'll fix him.
But he's literally like Eagle Light. Okay, Eagle fan light is what he's like right now. Okay, so we were actually trying to talk about this because Lyle Collins has been cut by the Cowboys. That's our first cut.
The offensive line, but you guys bring him back.
We brought him back when Guyton got hurt. Wow. So that actually says that Guyton, who's beginning to start practicing, is doing better. Letting
that
him
means
go.
they think he's gonna play.
Maybe.
Leo, hell, we cut 4 of our guys like 2 days ago. 8 guys now.
Wait. Say that one more time, Jesse. What happened?
My guys, they cut about 8 of our guys already.
Well, everybody's got to be down to 53 come 4 o'clock on Tuesday.
They went ballistic. They went boom, boom. One day 4, and the other day 4. I'm like, damn.
Wow. Okay. Oh, wow. All right. So where are let's take Micah and the whole dumpster fire thing out of the picture for now. Let's just concentrate on football. Offensive line. Where are you guys at? I guess Tyler Guyton's going to play. Is Booker now in the starting position?
Yeah,
I can see that. I can see that.
Yeah, because Rob Jones got hurt. Rob Jones for a while for about 4 or 5 days was in the as a starter, and then he got hurt.
How bad was it, Mark?
He had the neck. He's done for the year now.
Oh, yeah.
He had the broken bone in the neck. So far, all we've done is we've cut Lyle Collins.
Is Miles Sanders going to make the team?
I don't think so.
My question is, Maffa could make the team. Not, we'll pick him up. No problem with me.
Well, they got Javonte Williams.
I think he's going to be the starter. Now, I'm worried about Jaden Blue being more like he got injured again. He finally came back in the game, and he's got a little bit. He's got a low ankle sprain.
Yes, I saw that. Yeah,
but they're saying, it's nothing to worry about. But I'm kind of like, it's kind of worrying about it because he's been injured throughout most of training camp. This was his first game, and he got injured in it too. So I'm kind of like, health might be an issue there.
Well, Mark, me and you were. I referenced this last week, and I talked about it. When Eugene explained to me and you the whole situation when it comes to the hamstring thing that we have to AJ's probably going to be dealing with, and now Andrew Makuba is going to be dealing with throughout the course of the season. Because these things are touch and go, and I think you were the one who brought up like having to be having an abundance of caution when it comes to
hamstrings,
and that hamstring because it was literally ripped off the bone.
Well, that's why you put.
How are you feeling about his mobility now? Like how's Dak? I mean, forget all that other stuff that we were talking about. Like seriously, how's Dak
Dak's in good shape.
In that regard?
He looks really good. Dak's been running in camp.
But if he's got his own line, like if I think it is, he shouldn't have to be running so damn much.
We hope.
You're right, Jesse. And I do know that every time Dak has come back from an injury, particularly a major injury,
he
always has a good season. Because he's always throwing the hell out of the ball or what have you. It's just a matter of, is the run offense going to be complementary of the pass? The passing game.
We'll find out.
And then what about answer me this. Are you as confident in your secondary, particularly your DBs, as you are about your wide receivers? Are you like how everyone's
if Diggs is back and fully healthy, that helps out a lot.
Operative word, fully healthy.
Yes, that helps out a lot. I'm still worried because he didn't have a full camp, and he came back last year healthy too, but never seemingly really quite there. But he definitely makes the secondary much better. Thing is, that big loss that people don't recognize is Jordan Lewis, because Jordan Lewis is one of the most underrated slot corners out there. And the Cowboys decided, no, we don't want to pay him, but he was really good. And I'm not sure we have the answer for that just yet.
But like I just said, those first 4 games are going to be like.
What about safety? Yeah. What about the safeties? Who are your safeties?
Our safeties, Malik Hooker will definitely be there. And what's his name? Played linebacker basically for us in the playoffs a couple years ago. Our safeties are good. We've got a lot of depth at safety, And the linebacker core, I will say, is definitely better than the last 2 seasons.
What would you like to see more? What would you like to see
Micah
brought
Parsons
in terms of what positions?
Micah Parsons sign.
No. Listen,
D tackle.
What Mozzie? I thought Mozzie was doing good, or I thought
Mozzie's not consistent.
Really?
Mozzie might get cut, but
Joey, he made a play against second and third stringers last game. Big deal. He still stinks.
And he left them in.
Yeah, he was still playing at that time. That says a lot.
Yep.
Oh, the fact that Mozzie played well into the 3rd preseason game.
That's what I'm saying.
That means more question marks.
Scratching heads about him.
Yeah, and we're talking about a team that doesn't really care about preseason.
Right. The fact that he played long. See, the one thing I'll say is that, you know, we have made mistakes, in particular when it comes to 1st round draft picks and whatnot. But the one thing we don't do is we don't hang on to those mistakes for very long.
Well, we didn't with Taco.
You know
we got rid of Taco Charlton after 2 years, and I think that's where we might be here. You know, we got rid of Boss Man Fat after 2 years. And it may end up being that Schoonmaker might be getting rid of too.
Well, you see, we brought in Sam Howell, you know what I'm saying? And then lo and behold, Minnesota signs Carson Wentz. You know what I'm saying? And so that's what prompted me to ask that question, because Carson is my biggest example. You know, we drafted him number 2.
Your Eagles just got back Fred Johnson.
We got who?
Y'all got Fred Johnson back.
Fred Johnson. Is it an offensive lineman? Yeah. Okay. See what I'm saying? You know, like Howie is, you know, again, Howie is on that phone. He's looking at that waiver wire, and he's and listen to this, Mark. I wouldn't be surprised if they bring in Justin Simmons. You know what I'm saying? You know,
Russell.
Who's the Sanders kid? I thought he's on waivers.
Hey, Mark, you just missed Alan Wilson Super Chat.
I was looking up, checking up stuff here. Shout out to Alan. What's it? Alan Williams?
Donovan Wilson.
Wait a minute, hold on.
Who's Donovan Wilson? I'm missing something.
Alan Williams. Donovan Wilson, safety. Yeah. I don't know why.
That's who your other safety is.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if Justin Simmons is brought in just because
and of course,
his familiarity with the Vic Fangio.
Sean
defense.
Mims, Fly Eagles Fly. Damn, I missed 2 super chats there. Okay.
Shout out.
My apology.
Yeah. You know, oh damn, I didn't even hit the
I'm checking the waiver wires because, you know, shit happens.
Yeah. All right, let me ask you something, Mark.
What's that?
Who you looking at on from other teams?
Who am I looking at? Well, who gets cut. Right now, the biggest thing the Cowboys could do would be get Micah Parsons signed. That's the first thing you got to do. The next thing, I'm not as concerned about cornerback help. I really wanted to get Stephon Gilmore in here, but I guess the Cowboys figured that with baiting of Diggs, that would kind of prompt him to kind of work a little bit harder to prove them wrong. And now he's back on the field, so maybe there's not as much of a sense of urgency. I'm still worried about left tackle, but at this point, bringing in somebody to start week 1 is, I mean, right? In essence, it's really kind of too late to get somebody who's going to make an impact week 1.
Not even a quality veteran.
Oh, a quality veteran would definitely help, but if it's somebody like the Cowboys usually do, which is bringing people off the couch, which is typically what we do, getting them up to speed, you know, it takes time to get cohesiveness.
They should have listened to you, Mark. They should have listened to you. Because I'm thinking about it, because I remember when you was pushing for Calais Campbell.
Oh my God!
You know what I'm saying?
Calais Campbell would be the best right now at 38 years old. Would be the best defensive lineman we have, and it was, I think,
really
right now, yes.
Yeah,
he can play all of the positions.
So how are you all sitting there thinking, like, how are you this hopeful against going against that offensive line week 1?
Oh, we're gonna have to score points. We got to make what we're gonna need to do with our team is it needs to be track meets.
against our pass rush.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Good look on that.
Against our wide receivers. You've got interior. Your edge rushers aren't as great.
Nolan Smith, Uche, and then you got Zach Bond, Jeremiah Trotter, and then Jihad Campbell.
Okay. All right. We'll see. We'll see.
Campbell's a rookie. Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But they're calling him the Eagles' version of Micah Parsons.
Okay. All right. Well,
how are you going to say that and then he's not even played?
You know how many? You know how many quarterbacks they said are the next Dak Prescott, and how many have they been?
No. Listen.
That's Trey Lance.
I'm just telling you what the talk is. Remember, I'm in market, so I'm just giving y'all what the talk is here.
Homer view.
Yeah, but I will say this though. The kid looks good. The kid looks good. The only question mark is, what your best ability is availability.
Very much
and
so.
He's prone to getting hurt, particularly coming out of college. So if we can keep him healthy, and then eventually get Nakobe Dean back during the course of the year, I think we're in
Would anybody like to
better
talk
shape.
about the Cowboys or the Giants even?
Say that again.
I said, would anybody like to talk about the Cowboys or even Asha Robinson talk about the Giants?
But you're playing us week 1. Why would you want to talk about anything else other than who you got to deal with on week 1?
Because you get listen, bro. I hear from Eagle fans 24/7. Half of my chat is Eagle fans, and you guys are bloviating and talking so much shit. I'm just tired of listening.
It's true.
Oh,
Mark, it's true. Listen, understand something. This is going to go out through the course of the season. As because I'm wearing the crown right now.
You gotta talk about it.
We don't care about your feelings. I'm not here to make you feel better.
We are talking about our 53-man roster. Okay, we got 11 days to talk about you, Mother Humper. We've been talking about you, Mother Humpers, all off season.
I need intel. I need the intel. I need to know what's going on. What y'all think?
No, I'm not giving you shit. I'm gonna be like Shoddy. We ain't showing nothing. Eagle Drew, passing to set the run in a horrible system. Passing to set up the run in a horrible system. Well,
it is a horrible system.
It is, but you know what? You got to do what you got to do. You got to play to your strengths, and passing the ball is going to be our strength.
You know what? Drew is absolutely right.
Mom, you could talk about us in the second week.
There you go.
Thank you very much.
Oh, so we're on week 2 now. We just going, all right, I'm with it. You know what I'm saying? We already know y'all going to lose. We already know we're going to whoop y'all asses. Let's talk about week 2 because we got Kansas City. We got to play them in Kansas City.
Oh, rematch.
You guys actually could still end up being.
They're gunning for you.
Say that again, Aisha.
You know the sheep's gunning for you.
Yeah. But things are not as joyful in Chiefs Kingdom as they have been in years past, and they're doing the necessary things to make their team better. It's just, will it all work? I think Travis Kelce is, got one eye on, trying to get ready for the season, and the other eye on watching his brother enjoy being retired. He looks good. He's having fun. His girlfriend is one of the richest entertainers in the world, and his body.
But here's the thing: wouldn't it be funny if at the end of September we were talking about the Eagles being, I don't know, 0-4 or 1-4 or 0-4, 1-3 or 2-2? I mean, to start off the season with, like you said, with A.J. Brown with that hamstring and stuff. And we know how you guys have done without A.J. Brown.
Yeah.
You got the Cowboys, you got Kansas City, you got the Rams, Matthew Stafford's back, and Tampa Bay's had your number.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
I'm just being, I know it's unthinkable.
No,
but
Mark, I am much more concerned about those teams than I am about your team.
If a month and a half from now we were sitting here and looking at Leo with like a 1-3 team.
All right, I'll say this to you, Mark. Let's go down the rabbit hole. We're 0-4. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What you see here You know, and everything like this demeanor, this attitude, and everything like that's not going to change. Come on, Mark. You just said it not too long ago. We always start off slow.
Yeah,
we always start off slow.
But you could be buried before it's before the season's halfway over. It could happen. Ask San Francisco, bro.
All right. No. Well. Okay. San Francisco has the thing that's similar with you guys in San Francisco is accountability. I don't think, because the fact that it got down to Mr. Irrelevant saving that franchise the last few years, and there's no heads that have rolled from the messing up of draft picks and players. They screwed over Alex Smith.
Sean Mims says we were 2-2 and won the Super Bowl. Great point.
They lost players too, Leo. Don't forget that. They couldn't pay
Say that
them.
again. Who?
They lost players.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And nobody, you know what I'm saying? And then to stutter step on paying Mr. Irrelevant, that was an insult in of itself because he saved a lot of those people's jobs. So it's I'm I think that San Fran's window of opportunity is closed. I don't really think much of the 49ers, and I've gone on record to say that it went over my head that they felt some kind of way about us going to the Super Bowl when we beat them in the NFC Championship game. But as it stands today, no. And then Debo going to Washington, and they plan on, they got rid of Brian Robinson. So what are y'all going to do? Have Debo come out of the backfield? Okay.
They haven't signed Scary either.
And they don't have him sign. And not having, and the same thing, it's not going to be as dramatic with Washington as it is with Dallas. But when they do sign Terry McLaurin, the same thing with Dallas, when they sign Micah, damage is done if there is the damage there will be there. Because your team had to deal with these distractions all off season, the entire preseason. You see what I'm saying? Coaches, having to deal with this, and you guys. I think I wrote it in the chat on one of your lives. How do you guys feel about the way your coaching staff has been doing things in terms of the way they've been? Do you think plays are getting out to?
Well, okay. Again, they're keeping everything vanilla. So there's a lot of unknown there, which I think is actually a wise thing. You don't want to go out here and show everything. So we'll see when we actually have real games, and because we haven't even seen our starters. You're not spending that much time
with us,
with the second and third string players to really do a whole lot. So there's a big difference of having Lyle Collins, who they just cut, versus having our starting lineup.
Yeah, and it's preseason. It's preseason for the coaches too. So
that's what's
going to happen. So
and I've been saying it, Derek. First 4 games is really they're going to get their football bodies. It's going to be rough.
Yeah. Well, I think in terms of for the Philadelphia Eagles, I do think they took a page out of Mark's book when talking about the guys being fresh. Because we got a lot of guys on the team who played almost 60 games in the last 3 years. You know what I'm saying? And so, being able to, properly recover from that, and get enough, being off your feet and everything is going to be ultra important. And so, having played that extended amount of time, there is something to be said about that. But I do like the fact that those guys are hungry. But when I look at Dallas, and I'm not just scouting the players, but I'm looking at, are the coaches efficient in getting plays out? Do the other players on the team look like they've been coached well? Are they tackling well? Are they reading defenses well? Are they reacting to the ball well? And I don't care if it's not the starters, just overall, how has this new coaching staff, how are they doing so far?
Again, the players are buying in. The coaches,
they're still bought in.
They're still bought in. Yeah. If anything, even with the whole Micah Parsons situation, I'm going to say that the players have coalesced where it's, the players and Micah Parsons are together against the ownership, if anything. I think that you've actually got a good locker room there.
Now, I asked Eugene from a player's perspective, what do you think about the whole Micah Parsons scene, the thing that, like with all that's happening and everything like that. And
the players are on his side.
Yeah, Eugene said that without knowing too much on the insides and stuff like that, just looking from the outside looking in, he was like, where Micah messed up at is Micah should have never took his ass up there. He should have never showed up. If he was going to do this, he should have never showed up.
But everybody showed up. With the rules being the way they are, you're losing $50,000 a day.
Right.
Okay.
But that's the point. Yeah.
So, showing up and being distracted, I don't know that makes a difference.
Well, he shouldn't. Well, allegedly, he should have never talked to Jerry Jones in the first place. His damn what's it called agent should have talked to him.
Like Eugene said that from his own experience, because he held out when he got drafted. Mm-hmm. He held out, for a good portion of training camp, and the reason why he held out was because if he would have signed the contract that Jacksonville gave him, he would have been making less than the guy who was drafted after him. Some of the guys that were drafted after him. And so until Sonny, his agent, got the language correct and the number right, Eugene said he just stayed home and all he did was train, just make sure that he wanted to be sure that he was in shape by the time he got into training camp, but he stayed away, and so he said, he said that, the mistake was, he was trying to he shouldn't have went up there. Now, he also pointed out the fact that he gets that Micah was trying to be a good teammate, trying to get, first of all, he tried to get the deal done a year or two ago, what I'm saying, just to, but they opted to pay Dak and CD and all that stuff, and he bided his time, then he even expressed that he would take less money.
Right.
And Eugene points out the fact that, listen, yesterday's price ain't today's price.
Right.
Especially when you look at what is going on today and all the things that he did. And me and you talked about the fact that list of things that took place in that conversation that Micah listed, how he tried to do this and Jerry said this and he did that. I'm of the opinion that, and I think you agree with me, Mark, that the NFLPA is going to, they're going to investigate that because Matt Schaub, that's what he's.
If he becomes president.
Yeah. And Eugene actually supports this with Matt Schaub becoming, and the whole thing about taking the trip to Saudi,
to
see the or Dubai to see what they got going on over there. That's something else that he's in support of as well. He agrees with that. So it's the dynamics are changing and everything like that. But again, it's really good to be able to get the opinion of someone who's actually lived that life, and knows the ins and outs of how things actually work, to a degree.
Yep. It's going to get interesting to say the least.
Yeah. But do check out that video on the bird section, Mark, that I sent you.
Yeah, I've actually got it right here. I pulled it up.
Okay, yeah. Again, Eugene did a really good job of breaking it down and providing some color on, what all is happening and everything like that. And I think that was the last thing all of you asked of me when it came to getting Eugene on and everything like that, right? So I don't owe y'all nothing else.
I don't know about that, bro.
I need that L, man. I need you to get an L.
Jesse, take your ass back into the weeds. Nobody's thinking about you right now.
We come back out, man. Don't worry about it. You just do you, and we do us. You ain't got to worry about it. We in the weeds, we coming out, and you ain't going to like it.
If you say
ain't going to like it, but that's besides the point.
If you say so, you know what I'm saying? So it is what it is.
Quiet.
All
All right. Well, we're coming down the home stretch here. We got 7 minutes to get to 3 hours. Damn.
7 minutes in heaven.
Oh my goodness.
Oh boy.
So anybody but Leo. So Leo.
Situation requires is a whole lot more, and you shut your mother ass up.
There you go, Leo.
Okay.
That's for you.
All right.
I'll take it.
So anybody that you guys want to bring in, any concerns? You feel like we're good with what we have now that Diggs is going to be coming back? You're happy with the running backs? What moves or what would you like to see happen over the next couple of days as we get ready to take on the Eagles?
Of course, Micah, and anybody we add to this team, they better be somebody who can help stop the run.
Yeah.
That's
amen.
That's what I want.
Yeah. Y'all gotta do like we're gonna do. We're gonna watch the cuts on the 27th. The Wells got cut and see if we can up. We can scrape up.
Yep.
That ain't the only thing y'all gonna watch.
Oh Lordy.
Yeah, we're gonna watch you. Oh yeah, another thing. I'll have a nice big old bar of popcorn and watch you. I got you guys slaughter each other. So don't worry about it.
I think y'all gonna end up watching Saquon run for another 2,000 yards.
Oh, God. Yeah, Madden, baby.
All right. Are you up there with Commander fans saying that Jalen Daniels is going to throw for 20,000 yards?
No.
Yeah, 20,000 yards.
Mark,
yeah.
the talk is that he looks better this year than he did last year, which I could imagine because he's probably more comfortable. You know, and you know, again, we were fourth. We were ranked number 4 in offensive line combinations last year with 29. So and
here we go.
We sitting here. I'm supposed to be the franchise player, and we're in here talking about
practice.
We talking about practice, man.
Yeah.
Not playing against that sorry Commanders defense.
Yeah. I don't understand how they're there when we beat them 55. You know what I'm saying? We put 55 on them.
Yep.
We're gonna put that. Don't worry, Leo. We're gonna put that quarterback in traction.
Jesse, he's lighting the ass until they sign his mom and put her on the offensive line.
Exactly,
I don't think he's protected enough.
That's
full body cast.
Yeah, Derek.
That's traction, ain't it? Full body cast.
Derek.
Hang him upside down.
Yeah, he's in traction. That's right. Yeah.
Okay, that's it, right?
Done with him. Let's put it this way: his hair gonna hurt.
Cast. I had to think for a second. What is traction?
Yeah, that is traction. Yeah, he'll be in traction. Yeah. Linda Kyers.
You're hoping to find someone to stop the run with 1 week away from playing the team. That's the number. Yeah, Linda, it's the definition of insanity.
That's it. Yeah,
and
we've
I
been looking for
appreciate
somebody
you
to
for that
stop the
super
run
chat.
for about 15, 20 years.
Yeah, since Jay Ratcliffe. Okay, So in other words, we have to score a lot of points to try and make you one-dimensional. That's
and Dak usually does good when he comes off an injury and when he has two.
That's true.
And when he plays the Eagles, he does pretty good.
Yeah, and that so
that O line. If that O line is
he's got to put up points.
You'll be all right.
He's got to put up points. That's all.
Oh wow. Okay. Yeah. I'm now just looking at some of these comments in the chat, and it's like, oh, yeah. I disturb a lot of these folks in the chat.
Okay. So just let me just remind you guys. Okay. So in the last time Dak played the Eagles, December 23, 271 yards, 2 TDs. 11-15-23. 374 yards, 3 TDs. 22, Christmas Eve, 347 yards and 3 TDs. 1-8-22, 295 yards, 5 TDs. So since 22, damn. That's and mind you, against the Eagles, he's got 18 TDs, 2,617 yards, average 7.7 yards per pass, has a 66.8% average against you. completion percentage, and a 6.92 win percentage.
So what happens to that kind of QB play after the Eagles? And I'm not talking about just this year. I'm talking about in all those other years.
You know,
beyond what happens?
Here's the thing that I try and tell people, but people just say you just make excuses for a garbage ass quarterback. But typically, when we would go into the playoffs, for example, against San Francisco, when we have 14 penalties, and your lead back is getting 27 yards. And you get guys like Tyron Smith who are held together with basically Band-Aids and tape.
Yeah.
You know, that the team, because our team is so top heavy, and that's what we are. Tony Pollard would always get plantar fasciitis, and he's not the same guy. And then you get a CeeDee Lamb that checks out. So it's not just Dak Prescott when you look at what happens in the playoffs. As people pointed out, Micah Parsons has got 1 sack. I don't know what it is, if it's just, you know, the Cowboys have to get over that hump in the playoffs or what it is, but it's a different team when they get there. And it's not just Dak. And Dak cannot do it without a running game, without an offensive line, and without having, 14 penalties. It's kind of ridiculous.
Understood.
All those things add up to a loss, but only one person gets the blame. And when you look at our roster right now, you look and say, George Pickens, CeeDee Lamb, Dak Prescott, maybe Jake Ferguson, Tyler Smith are all great players, along with Micah Parsons, right? But if you lose those guys, then what happens? It's not a good team. Because we end up going through. Did he just exit himself? Did he?
Who? Oh,
Leo. Leo. Should I let him back in? It's 8 o'clock now. Okay. Yeah. All right. It's 8 o'clock now. Damn it, and I'm hungry. We've been on for 3 hours.
Me too, man. I'm hungry too.
Yeah. But all right, it's a team thing. So we'll see. I know that we shouldn't be on the stage with the Philadelphia Eagles week 1, but you
don't deserve
we're
that.
just the sacrificial,
Leo,
we're the
Leo.
warm-up band for the main attraction.
Yeah, that's exactly what you are. Yup. You nailed it. You hit the nail on the head. That's exactly it.
We're not
You're the tune-up game. You're just a tune-up game.
Right.
We're not taking notes, though, Leo. Leo, we're taking notes.
You should be. If you want to know how to win, if you want to know what it takes, the type of work ethic that you have to have, the type of team camaraderie you really need, you all should be taking a page out of the Philadelphia Eagles book. Even if you want your front office to work better, to be better, you should be looking at what our GM is doing versus what your GM.
Okay. All right. We'll let him just kind of keep going on here. We have been on here for 3 hours, okay? And I'm tired and I'm hungry, okay? And I'm tired of listening to people.
Mom.
Yes, ma'am. Hey, Robinson.
Mom.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm just taking one day at a time.
That's all we all trying to do, girl.
Yeah.
I'm taking it.
Hey, Mark, next time Momo acts up, come get me.
Okay.
Listen, if y'all haven't already, please, I want you all to know everybody is welcome to the bird section. Okay, so come on, bring.
So if you want to see some bird stains,
Leo, I will.
If you want to get more of Leo,
yeah, bring it, and I'll make it available to y'all so y'all can come on in.
Mom, you got another super chat.
Man, these super chats have been flowing. Thank you all. It looks like Dirty Sanchez, son of John. Leo, I retract what I said last week. Dallas Cowboys don't have to beat Eagles week 1. Thank you very much, son of John. Actually, let me say thank you, everybody. And it looks like Dirty Sanchez, he came from behind. Pause.
You lucky.
To win again. Dirty. Thank you so much. And thank everybody else for all that you guys do. And keep the faith. I know we're not worthy of the Eagles and things, but keep the faith that maybe Micah Parsons, shut up, Leo, that Micah Parsons comes back.
Leo.
And come to the bird section.
Leo, everybody in the comments said they have enough of you.
Not yet. Not yet. It's going to get worse.
Get enough of me. Don't worry.
Hold on.
Leo, your Phillies won today, so.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, my Phillies won.
Yeah.
Hey, Jesse, how are you a Giants fan and a Philly fan? What the hell?
Hey, it's real simple.
Thank you,
I
Linda.
hate the Mets. All right, I can't stand the Mets. And my
Get me a freaking Eagles fan. God damn it.
You see that, Aisha? Aisha, you see that?
I'm just going off in the green room here. We're not off yet.